Get ready for some intergalactic hijinks with just a splash of the drama in this episode of the Cinestro Core. Here we go.
Cinestro core the cast. It's your weekly gold mine. Stay tuned in. Stay tuned in. They got the beats, got those comic spins. I stay tuned in. Stay tuned.
I love agua frescas, bro. Welcome back to another episode of Cinestro Core Podvengers. Your boys about to get into it. Talk to you about some cool shit. Starting with the news as usual. Did y'all like that little Mario music at the beginning? I had to do it myself because
Bro, we're not gonna get copyright.
I liked it.
Stroke. Copyright stroke.
no,
gonna
see,
stroke
it
us
was a
bad,
cover.
dude.
It was a cover. See, they can't do that to me because it was a cover. I didn't play the actual song. They're
I think we know Matthew's
What
in
was
jail
that?
in
What
Japan.
was that?
They're gonna bomb us.
What
They're
was
gonna have me
that
sitting like
acapella
this.
group that was popular for 2 seconds.
Pentatonics.
Yeah,
It's still
it was a
popular?
Pentatonics cover. It's okay.
they still
they
touring.
fire as hell. They got
They're
that
still doing
Christmas
it?
show
I haven't
every.
seen them in a minute.
Matter of fact, Pentatonics, if you ever see this episode, please come by. Talk to me.
After 5 said they're washed.
I didn't say that. I just said that like I hadn't seen them in a bit.
You just said they're hot
Shout
for
out
a minute.
Pentatonics. Your ass.
Oh, there it
What?
goes. And
No,
there goes
there
that
goes
invite.
that.
There goes that
Good.
invite. And
I
just
don't
like
wanna
that.
talk
I love
Anyway.
Pentatonics. They're cool.
You
as
didn't
hell.
have to. You didn't have to interview them, bro. Leave that to us, the
That's
pros.
Cut it then. If you if y'all love Pentatonics so much. Speaking of love, Matthew, you love this
The news.
movie.
The news. You know the news.
Oh yeah, the news.
Oh yeah, speaking of love, I don't love the trailer for The Mummy because that shit looked like a
Oh,
bag of ass.
let's talk about this. Yes, we need
Please.
to talk
I
about
have
this.
many issues with this trailer. The main one being it's a story about an Egyptian, like an ancient
Curse?
Egyptian
Curse.
mummy, a curse. And why these niggas not Egyptian?
Oh,
Why
clock
we
it.
got colonizers
Clock that T, sis.
entering this fucking?
Clock that T, sis.
Why are you there? This
Clock
is the thing. Horror movies. That's why I never get when people are like there's not enough black horror movies. No, think about it, bro. Think about it. Are black people going and getting involved in shit we shouldn't be getting involved in and getting ourselves fucked
Yes.
right up? No,
All the
we're
time.
not. That shit that happens
I mean,
because
no.
of. I'm not gonna say it, but it happens because of the people who I cannot say right now. Caucasians, racist Caucasians.
No, I think. Look, I know. All seriousness,
but no, in all
I-
seriousness, it's just a.
when I heard about the Lee Cronin
The Mummy.
Mummy movie, I was like, okay, here we go. It's gonna be a horror movie. It's gonna be a different take from the Tom Cruise Mummy. Like this is where I think this movie should exist. They should try something scary with it.
Mhm.
And then they released that trailer, and I
Looks
don't
like
know, man. I'm
dog
just
shit.
not. I'm not buying it. It just looks
Mm.
very paint by
Paint by
numbers.
numbers.
Very
Toast.
Mhm.
yeah, milk toast. Very
It's very
of a piece. It doesn't seem like it's
Just-
offering
it seems
anything.
like it doesn't trust the audience. Like it seems like the producers were like,
Mhm.
people don't care about mummies. What do they care about?
Mhm.
That Exorcist movie that came out 60 years ago. Yeah, mash them together. And just who asked for that?
You know what Lee Cronin
Nobody.
directed before this?
It's pissing me off. It's
The-
pissing me off
the
because
Evil Dead movies.
this
no?
is-
Evil Dead Rise.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he took over for
This
FedEx.
is,
Yeah.
He's good. I don't think this is
This
worthy of him, low key.
this is just I have issues with Blumhouse in general because some of their horror films are good and then the rest are dog ass. And lately for me it felt like a lot more of them are dog ass, bro. We need to course correct with what they're putting out, and this trailer does not help inspire confidence for me. I've been trying to get into horror more. I'm not fucking with this trailer.
My thing with them is just like this whole reboot of the Universal monster movies that they're trying to do is I think
Mhm.
it's failed, right? I think The Invisible Man was incredible and it was great and that was what it was, and they have not been able to recreate that success. Wolfman was dog shit. 2 packs of dog dick. It was
I haven't seen that yet.
atrocious,
Still,
absolutely horrific,
but
terrible
the
Wolfman-
movie.
Benicio?
No, Ben the Christopher Abbott.
Abbott.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, that
Wolfman.
movie sucked cock. It was
Atrocious.
bad.
And if this Lee Cronin Mummy movie is bad, also they need to stop with this entire monster verse, monster universe kind of reboot thing that they're trying to do. I understand they're like, we're bringing this universe into the modern era, we're making them for cheap, and because these movies always make profit. Like, I get that. It was a one and done thing. Like
Mhm.
Lee Winnell hit gold with Invisible Man because they were able to modernize it in a way that was relevant, that was cool, and that made sense. A lot of
And
these
that
stories
was
don't
true to the original
translate
story.
to modern
Mhm.
contemporary times, and so it's really, and you can tell, and it doesn't help. I like a lot of what Blumhouse does and what they stand for, but making movies for
Mhm.
so cheap, I think, like, it will bite you in the ass eventually, because you're like, this just doesn't, it looks like it's all set in one house, you know and that just, it looks cheap, and I don't think that that's what these movies need. We need a sense of, like, of expansiveness, of epicness,
Yes.
like,
It's
because
a
these characters carry, like, such large history historically, and,
mhm.
like, in cinema, but also mythologically, and to keep them so kind of constrained feels antithetical to what these creatures are, and the stories that they're trying to
Whoa.
tell.
See, my
But
my approach, and of course, I don't know what the story of this is going to be fully yet, but my approach to the Mummy would have
Yeah, we do.
been make it something where it's set in Egypt. It's in ancient Egypt, so we get to get. I know it's like a little like a backstory of how the Mummy becomes the Mummy. Cool, but at least it's something different than what they've been doing. I did not fuck with that Tom Cruise Mummy movie at all. No, Boo Boo
No one
Kaka.
did.
were you able to
And
hear
like
me
Louis
okay?
said, yeah, we
Hmm.
can hear you.
Oh, okay,
Like Louis said, the MonsterVerse is struggling. It's suffering. There's no way they can get it to. They can't seem to get this plane off the ground. So why not just start fresh? Start fresh. Take the James Gunn DCU approach. Go to the beginning with your main shit. Um,
And then
reboot
immediately
the whole
follow
thing
up
from an.
with bullshit.
You
Yeah.
know what? Just make them
Or two.
period pieces.
Like how
Exactly. Ancient Egypt.
Eggers is doing.
I was
Mm-hmm.
about to say, I think that's going to be a really good comp. We're going to look at
Mm-hmm.
Wolfman and see what a dog shit abysmal piece of cinema that was. And then when
Then we
when
watch
Werewolf
Werewolf
comes out,
in a few months.
we're gonna be like, what is the monster? What is
Except
the what are the movie studios doing? Like, they have like the creatures and the stories and the mythos right for incredible filmmaking and storytelling, and they're just fumbling the bag for one reason or another. Whether it's not the right creative people involved, whether it's not the right premise or the right time period. I don't know. It's just frustrating because I really like these movies and I like these characters, and I think really cool stuff could get made, and it's just that Lee Cronin Mummy movie is just not it. Also,
Doesn't look good.
I don't think Lee Cronin, like, making it Lee Cronin's The Mummy. Who the fuck? He made the lesser of the two good Evil Dead reboot movies. You know,
Mm,
if it was
I get what you're saying.
Fede Alvarez's The Mummy, now we're talking, right? But it's like he made the lesser of the two Evil Dead movies. Why are we selling it like he's? Why are we trying to make this seem like he's the cell?
Because people loved that movie. Whether or
I
not
don't know.
you thought it was better, it got a lot of attention
Yeah, maybe.
and he
Whatever,
blew
man.
up.
Fuck this movie. If this movie's good, I'll admit it on the pod, but I doubt it because I'm never wrong.
All right,
But
testing,
Very
I
testing.
brave.
just think
1,
the
2.
trailer didn't give me
Can you
enough.
guys hear me?
yes, sir.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Exquisite. Hello.
Welcome, AZ. What's the next
Welcome,
news
brother.
topic,
We're
man? The
talking. We're
news
talking
corner.
about. We're talking
On
about the
the
money. The
Yeah,
not
the
the
Lee
money movie.
Cronin
Sorry,
Mummy movie.
the mummy, dude. If I wanted to be disrespected, I would go to Lee Cronin personally, and I would have him call me a hard R to my face. This feels insulting. This feels.
It
I
does.
thought we were done trying to make The Exorcist into a franchise. I don't care for
I
what the
remember
fuck
you
this
saying
movie has going on.
this.
I still I
Hey,
expected
hey, wait.
swashbuckles. I looked at this and I was like, what is this? What am I looking at? I thought the
Quick
MonsterVerse was
interject.
done. Why are we
Quick
still trying?
interject.
Go for it.
Mind you, there's an Exorcist film coming out in like a year or two. There's another Exorcist film coming out.
Mike Flanagan Exorcist movie though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but fuck Mike
Oh, I like
Flanagan.
I like
Because
no.
no. I don't want to watch the same fucking 12 people in the same fucking in another goddamn movie. Hire some more people, goddamn it.
He's got people.
I'm tired of it.
He's got his crew.
It's it's not like Yorgos or
Scorsese.
Scorsese where
True.
like they come back and they make the best movie fucking imaginable. He's made one
It
good
is a very
he's made one good
involving
fucking
every single
show
time, yeah.
and the other ones are fine. I only like Midnight Mass. The other ones are whatever.
The Blind Man
But-
is great too.
I'll give it a rewatch. I'll see if I change my mind. Anyway, fuck that guy.
so aggressive.
No, yeah. AZ was cooking. My fault for interrupting.
Yeah, that's my bad.
No, but I'm just at a point where there's certain franchises that I don't want altered from their original vision, right? And I understand, there's an original Universal Mummy movie that's from like the 60s and 30s, right? But much like the original
There
version
is.
of the thing, it's tough, right?
Whoa,
So when it gets reinvented,
hey.
no. The original version of the thing, like from the 60s, fucking ass. It is just people standing in a room talking. The one from the 80s,
It's earlier than that.
Beautiful.
It's like
Beautiful.
Before black people had rights.
Yeah.
the goddamn
before.
Stone Age. All right, no pre-segregation version of a monster movie is good, except for like Nosferatu, right? And that's just for art house purposes, right? I do not understand why the Mummy is being once again reinvented in this manner for a family-esque story, similar to like they tried the same thing again with what was it, The Wolfman, like y'all were saying earlier.
Yeah.
They tried
Yeah.
a family story with that. I didn't care. I don't know. Maybe I'll be proven wrong, but right now I'm getting Tom Cruise flashbacks and I don't care for it.
These movies came out in the 30s, by the way, just FYI.
Oh, the 30s, yeah.
They age like that.
Yeah.
But
No,
it's
but I think you're
worse.
right. And look, and then we'll move
Depression
on.
era
This
movies.
is the last thing I'll have to say about this, and then we can move on. It's like, and the thing
Yeah.
is, like, I think the Tom Cruise movie, like what they were trying to do is they're like, oh, we'll take like the Brendan Fraser thing and we'll just modernize it and we'll make it like an action blockbuster as opposed to like a swashbuckling adventure film. And it's like, no, you guys, those movies work because they're
because
so
they're
Yes.
swashbuckling adventures.
because
Yeah.
they're unafraid of not taking themselves seriously, right? Because Brendan
Mhm.
Fraser is so charming, because the premise is kind of like ridiculous and fun, and because those movies aren't self-serious, right? When you rid yourself of any of that fun and just try to make this dark about trauma, about whatever the Lee Cronin movie is trying to make about family
Whatever
dynamics.
Wolfman was about.
Yeah, whatever. It's like you guys are losing like a lot of that. I don't know. It's really
Not
frustrating.
everything needs to be what's the word for like this new age of like
Elevated horror.
Not
Elevated.
everything needs to be elevated.
N-
Not
I
every
think
horror,
what
not
happened
every
was
action
Ari
movie, not every-
Aster-
Ari
Yeah.
Aster made Hereditary, and then they're like, we need to make all horror family focused, guys. If it has a family, that's what makes it good. It's not
And
what
about
makes it
trauma
Fuck-
and about coping with
Fuck that
trauma.
good.
movie.
It's not. It's
I don't know. He's a crazy. He's on some shit right now. I don't know what's going on.
but
He's off that yak.
but like any movie we talk about on the pod, we are willing to be proven wrong unless we're
I can't
right.
be.
I'm not wrong though. That's the thing. We're gonna watch this
That's the
shit.
thing. We're not.
and we're
We're
like,
gonna
this
watch
is
it,
ass,
we're gonna
bro.
be like, well, we were right. I don't know.
Dave and
So,
David,
yeah.
me and David made a bet, and he's gonna owe me
Yeah.
big time.
Mm.
The bet has been
I
made.
just, but I'll see. I'm open. I'm open to being proven incorrectly. I enjoy horror. It's my favorite genre. If I'm wrong, maybe this is good.
And like Matthew
Maybe
said,
it's
God
easy.
forbid they set this movie in Egypt and I don't know, cast Egyptians in it.
The only
Oh.
Egyptian I
I'm
know
like
is in it for sure is
undefeated.
Maya,
Maya
yeah, Kalamwe, yeah.
She's
My
she's
goat.
awesome.
She's Palestinian,
But what-
isn't she?
Yes, Egyptian
But
Palestinian. But why is she
no.
not the main fucking character?
Thank you.
No,
Why the
but
fu-
think
why the
about
fuck-
this.
Why the fuck
When
is she
you-
the
when you
token
think of-
brown
When you
person?
think
You
of
know
the
why.
North
We
African
talked about it
cradle
before the
of
podcast. You know exactly why.
Yeah, we know why.
when you think of the North African
Exactly
cradle of
why. She's not-
civilization that is Egypt, what's the first thing you think of? Say it with me. Caucasian trauma.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like all people. do.
Well, like I was telling you guys in the group chat, I was like, no. His wife is Hispanic. They have the Hispanic abuelita in the trailer who's doing like her brujeria shit to try to get the evil demon out of her, and then she's gonna get
Yeah.
killed by the fucking mommy anyway. So it's like,
So goddamn
so they're
stupid.
they're putting diversity, baby. Let's get it. You know, and
As
it's a
long as
part of the
that's really
plot.
solid. If the scares are solid and the gore is impressive, I'll at least say it's tolerable. I'll give it that. I like some good
We'll
gore.
see.
Some
We'll
good.
see. We'll check it
We'll
out.
see.
No
What's
bad
next?
news.
What's next on the
Sex in the
list,
Dock,
Matthew?
man.
On the flip side of the trailers, we had a really good trailer immediately. Well, not immediately after they sprinkled some bullshit ads, but we had a trailer for the back rooms pop up after the Mummy trailer, and let me
Yes.
tell you something.
I-
Let me tell you
Let me
something.
tell you.
I'm so locked in. I'm so locked in. This movie, it was literally just the camera doing this in the room changing. In the room changing, I said, "Stop the press. This is cinema. I don't care what anybody says. This shit gonna be so good. I'm locked in. A24, they got me by the balls right now. Like I'm locked in.
Listen,
A24 stands for African American because that's what I'm on right now.
as African American 24.
Yes.
AA24.
When it comes to the Backrooms movie, I don't mean to overhype this to any degree, but I'm going to. All right. For one, casting wise, I love everybody that's in it. I'm perfectly
Chuck Woody,
fine
my
with
goat.
every decision that's
agree.
been made. My big boy.
Chuck Woody's in this? I thought it was
Yeah,
Chiwetel.
dude.
No, Chitwell.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Chiwetel. It's Chiwetel Ejiofor.
Chiwetel Ejiofor?
That's
It's
crazy.
I thought no, I heard Chuck Woody was in it.
No,
I'm the-
maybe.
I'm verifying right
I'm
now.
significantly less excited now. I don't like him.
Chiwetel's
as much.
great.
He's good.
Chiwetel's a good
No,
actor.
he's
Dog
good.
shit
They just
projects.
no,
Yeah.
yeah,
Actor.
exactly.
I think he's
He-
good,
he's one
but
of those
I
actors
haven't
that's
seen him in
incredibly
anything that I
talented,
love.
but it's just he has a shit agent.
Mhm.
Because his agent that put him in Venom, I need that man crucified in the street.
He got
But,
money.
like,
He got paid.
And it got,
You
yeah,
gotta
you
keep
get,
his house
you
for
get
another
paid.
6
You get
months.
paid.
Time I hate
But here's
myself.
the thing, right?
So
If
here's
there,
the
if there's
cast.
one, if there's
I'm about to
one
butcher
thing
this
that
so
I
bad.
am, that I
Hold on,
if there's,
hold on. There's a lot going. One of y'all got.
I was about to go to my love for the back rooms of like internet, internet horror, but I'll let you. But Matt, if you're still looking at the cast, I can just go off about my autistic fixation on creepypastas and shit real quick. Oh, you already
Mention the
got it. All right,
cast.
yeah, read them
Mention
off.
the
Read them
cast,
off.
I got
man.
that thing on. I already got it on
We
me.
got
It's just I can't pronounce some of these
got-
names. I don't want to be disrespectful, but we got
Renata Reinsva, my queen.
Reinsva,
Oh, the one from
Chiwetel
that shitty movie.
Ejiofor, Mark Duplass,
Mark
Finn
Duplass.
Bennett. I think he's
Like-
in what's it called?
Beck Bennett.
Yeah, he's
Finn Bennett.
Finn Bennett. He's from
Oh, fuck that guy.
fucking Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Damn, why did it take me so long?
Wait,
He's like
which
the
one?
better looking. He's the
The
better
Targaryen.
looking screen.
The
He's
bad
cool
one.
at
The evil
He's
screen.
guy.
fine. No, he's fine. He's fine. He's not bad.
It's all right.
I thought you were saying
and
my
then
goat,
Avon
Baratheon.
Jogia, Lukita Maxwell.
Avon Jogia's in this.
Oh no, I would have been
It's
cool.
gonna be ass.
Yeah. Akash, and who is that? I don't know who that is.
Yeah,
They
a
got
lot
the
of people.
whole
The most
whole
famous,
thing.
the
This
most
movie, my
famous
God.
person, the most famous person in this is Chiwetel Ejiofor,
Yeah,
That is true.
which is.
Most of these names are people
Michael.
I've minorly heard of.
I think AZ was bringing up a good point. I think. Go for it.
The back rooms, for those of you that don't know, were originally started as like a 4chan post, right, by a user named Kane Pixels, and then I think it was by Async. It was Async Research is like the company or whatever that like investigates the backrooms law, and there's like a whole bunch of it. But it was expanded on by Kane Pixels, and the whole concept of it is like there's this dimension of a series of rooms, right, that are close to like a empty or kind of like spacious office room that you would find within the normal world, but every single area looks like one of the fucking floors from Severance. Like it's all just differently distorted. It's in that weird uncanny valley, right? So it already eats on this nature of the uncanny and just this unease and that creepy thriller factor that I really love within horror. And also in the back rooms, there's like monsters and a series of other things. But the film seems to be going into the details of like a guy discovers the back rooms and he's essentially going on this this expedition, this Leif Erikson style investigation to figure out what's going on. So it goes between like being a cinematic horror movie with a touch of found footage in there, I've seen from the trailers, right? And I love whenever internet horror jumps from what it originally is into like a larger stage, similar to like
Slenderman.
But
what?
good, Slenderman, but good. See, guys,
Slenderman.
what I was
Bye-bye
gonna
Man.
say.
Or even or
The
another
new
example of this
Charlie
is
movie.
or okay, there are plenty of bad examples, right? But a good
Yeah.
example would be something like The Blackening. I think The Blackening is both good horror and good horror comedy, right? That started as a little internet thing and it grew into its own thing and thus expanded upon itself, right?
hmm
And other people like for instance, I believe her name is C.K. Walker that writes for Haunting of Hill House, has written many internet stories and got her start within creepypastas and internet horror with stories like Baraska, Whitefall, etc. Right? So seeing things elevated to a different stage and something like the Backrooms, which has infinite amounts of things you could do with it, is really great. And the marketing for this movie is some of the best I've seen because that trailer tells you everything you need to know if you know about the Backrooms, and if you don't know about the Backrooms, it tells you nothing. And I love that. I love that so much.
the
And the
thing
poster,
about
sensational.
the thing I like
Just
about
a
the
lady
back
leaning against the
rooms,
wall.
the thing I like about the back rooms is that although I'm not very familiar with the creepypasta, I think that is a really cool, like you said, kind of like
Yeah.
just the fact I always thought like right because we grew up on the internet, right? We're from a generation
Mhm.
where we grew up on the internet. A lot of these are ideas like we saw the originate like we saw them originate and the synthesis of like of these a lot of these stories, right? And I think a
Right.
lot of horror writers and horror stories found themselves drawn to kind of like the anonymity of the internet, and so creepypastas grew and became a big deal. I think it's really when I was young and reading these stories, I always thought it would be really cool if people made these things into movies, right? And I know Fabio was
And then
really
you saw
big into like
Slenderman.
those um
SCPs.
SCP, yeah, stuff like
Love
that. And I was
SCP.
like,
Love
and I was like
Yeah,
that,
SCP.
oh, that's good stuff.
and I would be like, that would be really cool if they made these things into a movie. So it's really cool to see. It seems a little late, if I'm being completely
Mhm.
honest.
Hmm.
But I think it's really cool that they're like, maybe we should turn to these stories, these original stories that exist
Mhm.
on the internet, right? That are kind of indicative of where we are as a society, right? And where culture is, where media is, and there's kind of like a really cool convergence. Like the fact that
Mhm.
Kane Parsons, he's 20 years old and he's directing
Yeah.
this movie, but he made all those YouTube videos about the back rooms, right?
Mhm.
So I think that that's really cool as well. Not only did they take a story that you said originated on the internet and kind of like promote
Yeah.
it, elevate it in a way, but they also took this kid who was making YouTube videos about these things and and then we're like,
Mhm.
you are the perfect person to tell this story. You've already
This
been
is
doing
your
it.
baby.
Here's
Yeah.
money. Here's a platform. Here's stars. Go do the thing. And I just think that that's
Mhm.
really, really
It's
cool.
awesome. That's awesome.
If
And
I'm being completely honest, I don't
Mhm.
think the movie's going to be good, but I like the idea and kind of like the uh just what like the like we said,
The
I like the
premise.
elevation of everything, why they're doing it, what
Mhm.
they're doing, and hopefully this is like kind of like a jumping off point for them to kind of
And
pick
this is an example of something
They
that can be elevated horror and should be.
Oh, yes.
Not like the
Yes.
Mummy.
I wholeheartedly think that the Backrooms has enough of a
For lack of a better word,
Mystique.
enough room to grow, essentially.
I think
Because
it's a story for modern
I
times is what it is.
there's yeah, exactly. There's a lot of internet horror that's really great. Things like the Left Right game is a really great one. That was turned into a audio drama starring Tessa Thompson on
Queen.
Spotify and a series of other people. It's a great story, right?
Listen to
And
that.
even like a series of fan films that have been made about things relating to the SCP foundations, things like the Infinite IKEA, et cetera, or different types of analog horror
The
like
Russian sleep
Mythos
experiment.
Angelica or the Monument Mythos and the
Love
Russian Sleep
those.
Experiment, right? There's so many great ones that have been these little small projects from people that just like these small facets of internet horror and that get inspired and they kind of have this Ouroboros where they feed off of each other. They kind of go in a
hmm
cyclical nature of inspiring and innovating and having this constant rush of new ideas in. And you even have like things like you can look at Cabin in the Woods, right? The Joss Whedon movie from like decades ago as like an
Banger.
SCP style film, right?
Yeah.
You there's even facets like that to influence
not
things
M.
further
Night?
down the
Oh,
line,
no, it's
right?
not.
Let's
Right?
knock at the
There's
cabin, man.
Yeah, my fault.
You're
Wrong
thinking
cabin
not gonna
movie.
cap.
My fault.
Don't pull a
My
me.
fault.
Don't pull a me, man. But
Don't do that to
but
that
needless
movie.
to say, I am very excited because you do have the bad ones. You have things like the I don't want to say the FNAF movies are horrible, but for what they are, they're not that
Those
great
look
to me.
atrocious,
I'll,
bro.
I'll,
They're
I'll say
not.
it. Those movies suck cock.
And
They're
they're
not
not.
good.
And
They're
not
not.
in a
They're
good
not
way.
good.
They're not.
And
They're not good.
they're fun, and I'm happy for the
Right.
fans. They're not good movies.
Right. But in terms of like cinematic wise, I can't think off the top of my head of a piece of internet lore or internet short story that then was turned into a piece of film, right?
Yeah.
That has been elevated to this degree and has had as much prominence as the Backrooms, because the Backrooms in almost every analog horror is on like YouTube and across different platforms is very much emulated because it plays on that nature of the uncanny, and it's amazing what it can do without showing you a monster or just some random nigga with a mask and a knife. You know, it gives that fear of you just being in a room knowing something is wrong, but you don't know exactly what.
Yeah.
It plays on that fear of the familiar with the unknown in a nice little combo. And it seems like from all the marketing, this movie's doing very well in that department. So I, for one, think this. Will it make a lot of money? Possibly not.
I think it'll
I
make
don't
enough.
know if it's. I don't make
Budget's
enough.
Probably not huge.
The aesthetic that you
it'll
keep
make enough.
referencing is the
Yeah.
liminal space aesthetic.
Liminal space.
Yeah.
Yes, it's like what's that one film that everybody
Love
said was
those
good?
TikToks.
Skinamarink. Skinamarink. Think Skinamarink, but it's good.
Skinamarink is incredible. It's a masterpiece.
Is
Do not
I,
let
I
Izzy-
really like it.
do
I
not
think it's
let-
really cool. I don't think it's like the best movie ever made, but I think it's super impressive
It's a
that it's
cool
one
idea.
guy. It's a great
It's-
idea, and it's
Mm.
it's cool.
Creepy.
It's fucking
It's
scary. It's
dope,
creepy.
bro. It's cool as
man.
shit.
It's
It's
got its
crazy.
merit, but I think
That
the
guy should make a
Backrooms just
fucking
does
SCP
its
movie.
Sorry, it's
That
not
Amazon,
One Piece. Sorry,
Amazon
it's
make
not
an
One
SCP
Piece.
series, please, please, please.
if he made an SCP series and it was like Infinite IKEA, I would actually fuck with that. I love Infinite IKEA. It's one of my favorites. It's a good one. But I am excited for this movie. I think it's going to turn a profit, and it will be
It will.
not like critically lauded as like the greatest thing of all time, but it will be given enough traction to where I don't think they need a sequel. I really don't think you need, if you do
If
a
this
sequel,
movie
it's an
makes
anthology.
a profit, they're gonna
Two
make it. I'm
back,
telling
two
you right now,
rooms.
they're making this.
Feel
Back
as
to-
though
Two
it
back,
should
two
be an
rooms.
anthology if they do make a sequel, because the Backrooms should not be to where you are continually following the same people in the same story, because there's also multiple
should never
levels
be
to
explained.
Backrooms, multiple monsters. Exactly. Never explain it. Give us just enough to where we understand that it's an alternate dimension. Fuck it. We get that from the trailer.
You
We
just
don't
need to
need any
understand that it's
explanation or
there. You
elaboration.
don't understand. You don't need to understand
Exactly.
why. You don't need
Exactly.
to understand how. Just
Mm-hmm.
I think the best way to move forward from this, if they want to do a sequel or if they want to continue working with, I forget his name, the director,
Kane Parson.
would be
St. Parsons.
like you said, a
An anthology series.
anthology. It has to be an anthology because
Mhm.
there's so much to
Even if
choose from.
they made it into like just like a show, like a web series, right? And it's just different people through different eras falling into the back rooms through different
Or
means.
do it like a VHS style, just
Ooh,
like a bunch of like
like a
short
bunch of
films
different horror
about a
vignettes.
different, different,
Yeah.
I think that'd be great.
I love that.
I'd love
That's
that.
good.
I watch that. We'll see. We'll see where this goes moving forward. You know, people like to make sequels of everything. And speaking of sequels, we're talking about the Super Mario Galaxy movie, baby. I have
Let me.
many thoughts. Not
The only
all
one of us
good.
watched it. And that's Matthew.
So here's the thing.
So I outwatched Cartoon Boy.
Actually no, you almost did. So here's the fun fact. I managed to snag a little bit of this movie and watch a little bit of it. However, I did fall asleep. And I think
Exactly.
AZ caught it on his laptop on double speed and still fell asleep.
listen. I don't want to say I fell asleep because the movie is boring. I will wholeheartedly accept that I am just autistic and mentally a child. I am not actually the target audience for this. And I've also
What do you
always
mean?
been a Sonic guy,
You're the
so I don't give it.
children
Yes.
and autistics are the exact
Look.
audience they're looking for.
But I've always
This
been a
is you.
Sonic guy.
This
I
is
don't give
for
a
you.
flying fuck about this red hat wearing fuck. His
Okay.
brother Luigi and his mansion, cool, right? But like, I don't give
Other
a
than
shit
that,
about
boo.
Mario, right? But off rip, because I do have thoughts from the limited amount of what I saw, and I think it might be unfair to rate it from only seeing a good chunk of it. But it's an hour and a half, and I saw 45 minutes of it, and I think I can already decide an opinion. This shit's like it's like a 2. It's like the most vanilla
That's
plain
fair.
khaki spackled
Damn.
shit I've ever seen. It's just
Jesus.
it's like it's boring. It feels very much like Mario. Here's the thing from the thing. It's Jingling Keys the movie. And
That's what I was about to say, bro.
Minecraft didn't do that.
Mm.
Minecraft is cinema.
Here we go.
I just
Here
and it's
we
not
go.
even
Jason
'cause,
Momoa
like,
said bro cha-cha.
compared to something like Minecraft, where they do all of the things from the games, where you can like look at it and you're like, oh, that's a thing that I know, right? Like they even showed the creeper farm, and they're like, what kind of idiot makes a farm full of creepers, right? And it's one of those things where you just like look at the camera and you're like, me, he's talking about me.
You giggle
I
a little
remember
bit.
that, right? But that felt less patronizing than the Mario. The closest comparison I can give is Ready Player One. Of jangling keys
Damn.
and references.
You
Both
mean
and
80s
no
80s
through
reference the
line and
movie?
execution. Yes. Yes. It
Nostalgia
feels
the
like,
movie.
remember Mario Kart? Remember Mario Galaxy? Remember Paper
Bro,
Mario? It's
they
just
did-
I don't care.
they
I
did
don't care.
They did
everything.
Paper Mario.
They did every fucking like
I'm getting
reference that they
hyperbolic,
could.
but yes.
I feel like they said if this
Counting or
movie
not
doesn't
counting
sell,
Goomba violence.
yeah.
Bullet
Give me my credit. Give me my credit.
Hey, that was a mad original.
That was off the dome. Off the neck. Oh.
What were your thoughts on the movie, Matthew?
It's fine. It's fun. It's
No,
it's
you
okay.
said you thought it was better than the first one.
There's things
Mario's
I like. No, here's the
strongest
thing.
defender.
The things I like about this movie have nothing to do with like I like the way the movie looks fantastic. Visually it looks great.
The animation.
Like-
yeah.
Oh yeah, it looks
And I think-
amazing.
I think I'm in a weird spot because I'm being abused weekly by Invincible's ass animation. So like seeing this is like Jesus came out the tomb right in front of me. That's what I'm feeling right now. The voice acting is where I start to have some problems. I'll do the negative first because the main negative is Anya Taylor-Joy.
Jesus Christ.
Sweetheart, don't please. Sweetheart, stick to screen. Don't do this shit no more. Don't
I
do this
think
shit
it's
no more, love.
because it's not like she's like Sandra Oh, who is
Oh.
genuinely just overall a multi-talented, multifaceted, capable of acting both vocally and physically really well.
Mm-hmm.
But Anya, I'm like, you are a great actress, girl, and I love you. But if I can't see you, I don't want to see you. You feel me? Like, oh my god,
I think that's called phoning it in. Is
it
exactly
does
what
feel
she's
very
doing.
phony.
Selling
Not
so
even
hard,
just
bro.
her. Matt, did you feel like in this movie specifically, the majority of Chris Pratt's lines were like he was looking at his
Oh,
phone?
I'm getting to that. I'm getting to that too. Trust me.
Okay.
Chris Pratt is another problem.
Because
Miscast.
Chris Pratt was focused on
Chris Kirk.
getting his TPUSA shit
No.
settled.
Yeah,
His
bro.
charter.
Genuinely,
His LA
It's
charter.
it's so insane to me that like you have Jack Black who's running circles around the rest of them. You have
oh yeah,
Donald Glover, who I was so surprised he came in this movie and they didn't make him talk normal at one. But I know he's a great voice
Yeah.
actor on his
Yeah.
own. He's good at this.
he was the first animated appearance of Miles Morales.
Miles.
Like
Mhm.
he's
He's the
significantly
reason why we
good.
got Miles into the
Exactly.
into media.
Yeah.
We got Charlie Day.
Charlie Day's
Love
good.
him.
Great.
Love that
He's-
guy.
I love Charlie Day in anything.
If I'm in charge of Nintendo, I will greenlight the Luigi's Mansion movie right now. Don't
Bro,
even make a third
also-
Mario movie.
Matthew, they are
Crazy
10
it hasn't
steps
happened.
ahead of you.
And
It's
we don't see
happening.
Smash
That
Bros.
movie's in previs right now.
Yeah.
And speaking of Smash Bros,
I know,
like
Fox.
AZ, you know how they said
They
they
smashing
they
bros?
dangling all this shit in front of us. You dang on this. So I'm gonna list off the references real quick. Sorry if this is a spoiler for y'all.
Oh,
Too bad.
go
Okay.
ahead.
I
I
don't
don't
watch
give
it.
a damn. I'm not gonna
There's-
finish it.
There's
I'm
the
watching this
Pikmin.
bullshit.
The Pikmin are in this. Mr.
Rob.
Game & Watch is in this. Rob is in this. Obviously, Mario, Luigi, blah blah blah, Bowser, etc.
Do they have my
My
Hunter
goat.
Shaper Zelda?
Glenn Powell
I mean,
has made it to this movie.
Yeah.
Glenn Powell. Oh, shout out to Glenn Powell real quick. I want
Wanna kiss
anyone
that
who
man on the
listens to this
forehead.
podcast or anyone who watches this podcast, I want you to know if
on
you
the lips.
like Star Fox, you owe the ground you
Powell.
walk upon to Glenn Powell right now. Nintendo has refused to do anything with Fox and his family and his whole cast of characters outside of like Smash Bros.
Bro. Which is insane.
one
If you
gives
think
a-
about how
they don't
badass that would be,
Hmm?
bro.
I say this as a man who is a member of both the Devil May Cry and F-Zero franchise, both two bastardized ones that barely get any fucking love from the respective fucking owners, right?
Mhm.
I know what it is like to be spat in the face of. So I understand. And the
Been there.
pull
Freaky
that
shit.
Glenn Powell had to get Star Fox into this movie,
Mhm.
See,
is
I think
that-
y'all are giving him way too much credit. I think
I
Star
think
Fox
you-
was going to be
I
in
think
this
you got a
movie
call.
regardless.
I think you got a call, and they're like, "Hey, what about that white dude?"
No, I think he was gonna be in this movie regardless, and then Glenn obviously found out because agents know, and this shit spreads around town because
They
they're
need
trying
an
to see
agent.
who would be interested,
They
who
need to
wouldn't like
spread
it.
me around
And
town.
Glenn Powell was like, "I like Star Fox. I want to voice him." And they're like, "Glenn Powell, the guy who Hollywood's trying to make the next
Tom
big
Cruise.
thing. Yeah, let's
Oh,
put
that's
him in a
working.
fucking
He is
movie."
the next big thing. You show some
He
fucking
is.
respect.
Yeah,
On
no,
God.
he's not.
He absolutely. Have you
How much
fucking
money
seen,
did? How
Have
much
you
money?
seen Chad Powers? Have you seen Chad Powers, you
Yeah.
motherfucker? Watch your goddamn
How
mouth.
much money did How to Make a Killing make?
Look,
What the
it
fuck
didn't
are
make
you
enough
talking
money,
about,
but guess
man?
what?
Nah, I know. I
You
know.
know, buy
can't
no
open
worry
shit.
about money.
Monetary
He's
value.
above. Can't open
How you
movies.
let it
not
get
his
Okay,
fault.
in-
Let's
listen,
not
listen,
talk
listen,
that
listen, listen.
society
No,
is
we're
mentally
not gonna do this. We're not gonna act like power in Hollywood is only because you can make a movie
Matter
not
of fact-
flop. PTA, one of the most respected directors in Hollywood,
Don't
motherfucker
talk
has not
to
a
me
hit,
about
not
that-
had a
that
hit for
motherfucker.
30 years until last year.
His
Don't
movies
talk
have
to me
made
about-
money.
No, don't talk
No,
to me about that
no,
motherfucker
no, no,
right
no,
now.
no, no.
Yeah,
So I
Not
can
like that.
His
Who
money-
made more?
Going.
Who?
We
Hold
did.
on. Who was
No,
nominated
five of them.
and who made more? Denis Villeneuve or PTA? Who was nominated? Who made more?
PTA made more.
No, shut the fuck up.
Cap,
Fuck you.
cap.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Believe it.
Shut up, bitch!
Why
You're
y'all
crazy.
attacking me? Jesus Christ! I
Because
just
that's
said
Glenn Powell.
Glenn
Show some
Powell.
respect.
He's
Don't-
not
don't
the reason.
Have you
Star
seen
Fox
his
was on
workout?
screen.
Have you seen his workout scenes in Chad
You
Powers?
seen that
I have
Mhm.
so many times.
I saw those
No, no,
comments
no.
in
Gutters.
Top Gun Maverick, and I knew. I
Jesus
knew.
Christ. Okay. Glenn
God,
Powell is the reason Star Fox is in this pseudo
God
Smash
damn
Brothers
right.
prequel
No,
movie,
this is-
which
this is
we all
definitely-
knew was
this is
gonna
definitely
fucking
Smash
happen
Bros.
anyways.
This is
Mhm.
pre Smash Bros. I
That's what I'm
promise.
saying. It has nothing to do with him. They were gonna make this shit regardless. They were
No,
just
he
like,
did it
listen,
himself.
it's-
He
it's
went and
just-
talked
it's good
to the
that he was
CEO of
in it.
Nintendo.
Mr. He talked to Mr.
He
Nintendo.
learned Japanese for it.
Mr.
it's just-
Nintendo.
No.
Oh my God.
Okay,
No.
here's
That
the
was
thing, though,
that was
I
my
wonder.
Glenn Powell, doing a Japanese accent.
as a
know
man
someone who
who
did
has
that.
seen, is there any more Smash characters as a man who's seen the full movie?
Yes, everyone.
I'm trying to remember this movie. Okay, it's kind of forgettable.
Because, because if they're doing Smash Bros and Sonic 4 has to deal with time travel, and
Oh, I see where you're going. I
is
see where you're going.
it like I will hate it. I will hate it
It's
if that
not
happens
happening.
because
It's
I
too
like
That's
different
a
stories.
very
It's
that's a
not happening.
very hard. That's
Oh,
a
no.
massive reach.
that's
For them to try and do that. I know
Who
I know what you're
released-
saying, but I don't think they'll connect it
they
because
might because you said they had Pikmin, they had Game & Watch,
Yeah.
and they had Star Fox. They might just be doing Nintendo licensed Smash
they're
roster.
trying to they're gonna go around with all the
Yeah,
Nintendo ones,
yeah.
and maybe they'll try and extend a
Who
little branch over
released
to
the Sonic
Sonic.
movie?
Paramount.
Universal?
Huh?
Paramount?
Sega. Yeah,
Yeah,
Sega
but
and
Paramount,
Nintendo.
right? This
Paramount,
is a
yeah.
Universal movie. It's not
Yeah,
happening.
so it's not happening, bro.
Oh. I mean, I'm excited for the Sonic movies. It's got Silver the Hedgehog in it. I'm excited. wanna
Jesus
see that.
Christ.
My
Anyways.
biggest
Anyways, man, yeah,
complaint
keep
is
talking about
the
Marvel.
You're 30
celebrity
fucking
voice
years
cast. And the thing with the celebrity voice cast, like I said, they're hit or miss. There's
Bite
people who are
that
doing
bullet,
really, really
dog.
well. There's people who are doing really, really bad. And I think that's something that needs to be said about not just this movie, Invincible,
But the industry as a whole.
I mean, a lot of there's
Mhm.
so many projects where like there's people who are actually trying and like wanting to put effort into the role, and then there's guys who are just fucking there.
Well, that's
Your main
the
characters,
reason-
your two leads are just fucking there. I'm pulled out of the movie.
the reason I feel like the reason we get a lot of these bigger name actors, right, who cannot voice act for fucking shit, is because the majority of projects that get made are like live action projects because animation does cost so much and it is a massive swing, even from the production standpoint.
There's no
right?
way this movie costs more than a live action.
No. I'm saying for animation, like for them to get the non-voice actors as a whole put into this, the reason why I feel like they do those. I talk with my hands a lot. I'm autistic.
No. We're not making fun of you. It's an inside joke. It's a bit. It's a bit. We'll explain it after the pod.
All right, gotcha. But because a lot of these actors are big names for their live action work, right? One thing that the studios are like, all right, these people make a lot of money in live action, so obviously whatever animation money we blow, whatever money we blow financially, obviously will then translate as a big name draw to this. Because when it comes to voice actors, right, we know names like John DiMaggio, Mark Hamill, Tara Strong.
No, I don't.
Or Fred Castro.
Most people don't. But AZ, what you need to realize is the biggest voice actors you know, people don't fucking
Nobody
know.
knows.
And look, here's the thing.
When I say Cree Summer,
right? But if I said right. Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. But if I said something like J.K. Simmons, who is an accomplished voice actor as well as stage and screen, you would know who that is, right? So you have to, but that pool of people that overlap.
My thing is that
is already very small, so they go for all these bigger names, and 9 times out of 10, those bigger names are just people who cannot really do voice acting, or even if they can, they don't care enough to because they're like.
My thing is that kids do not give a fuck. This is a kids movie. Kids does not give a shit if it's Chris Pratt or if it's an Italian motherfucker doing a really or a Chinese man doing a bad Italian accent. Like these kids don't care who is voicing these characters.
You have to get those adult names in there to get the adults to want to even drag their kid to.
I disagree. Kids,
I disagree.
Parents,
because
parents are looking
are gonna watch
for
whatever
something.
the fuck.
Parents are looking for something to do with their kids to get them out of the fucking house and out of their fucking hair. So they're just like an animation. Well, that's why animated movies make so much money because you can repeat viewing and you can take groups of friends to go watch this fucking movie because you're trying to get these kids to do something, and get them out of the house. So it's like I think
Minions movies. I don't even know who the fuck is voice acting.
The fucking Steph Curry basketball movie made a bunch of money.
Already on streaming, by the way.
So
what's important to remember is those movies didn't make money because of the names. It's because it had pretty colors and shit.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Children are fans of
you think these little niggas know who Shanique Moore is? No, they don't. But they know who Miles Morales is.
Do you think they know the lore behind him failing to get
having no Riz?
Of course not.
Doing that fucking
Rizless.
Do you think they've seen Shanique Moore's gums? No.
But anyways, what else? Tell us more about this movie, Matthew. What else was
major positives. I mean, like I said, the animation does look amazing. It looks really, really good, especially for a movie that's so intergalactic. It's an intergalactic story. No, it's an intergalactic story. There's a lot of like Hardo said. There's a lot of pretty colors. It looks beautiful. The little Lunas be flying around. They're all multicolored. Rosalina,
cool.
Brie Larson.
That's Brie Larson.
Brie Larson actually can voice act.
I would have made Brie Larson Peach, and it would have been an infinitely
Brie
better
Larson
movie.
can do everything.
Yeah, she can do no wrong.
She can dance. She can act. She can get swole. That's my queen.
That's right.
In a perfect world, she would have been Samus. In a just world.
Live action Metroid movie. No,
not
thank
even
you.
a live action.
No, thank
if they made a 3D animated one, I'd watch it. I like it.
I'm telling you.
I think
Metroid Prime.
Matt's definitely onto something because that's one thing I'll definitely give this movie Is it well written by any means or well acted? Barely. Barely by any. It's barely well acted, and it's also. I think it's also okay. You know the plot, like the family plot of Princess Peach is like, I wonder where I come from. I wonder where
Yes,
I'm home.
bro.
I wonder where I'm from.
Oh my
I think it's
God.
because Anya's delivery is so
It
wooden
sucks.
that the storyline feels like I
Forced.
don't give a fuck. Like
I think it's because she was actively filming Dune Messiah.
Yeah.
Other shit to worry about.
It's like if unedited footage of a bear that fucking Adult Swim cut away was just actually unedited footage of a bear. Just 3 hours of a bear just sitting there doing bear shit. Nothing. Literally nothing. The only one, genuinely, everyone outside of the unholy trinity of Chris Pratt, Anya Taylor-Joy, and actually, no, I think it's really just those two anchors really laying this shit down. It really is. It really is. That gruesome.
Keegan-Michael Key did good this one.
He did good in the last one, just screaming.
He's fine. I like him. He's fine.
I think he's good.
He's just loud and obnoxious.
Good.
How's Benny Safdie?
Which is the point.
Oh, thank you, bro.
Wait, what?
Benny
Bowser
Safdie's
Jr.
Bowser Jr. Dog.
No, I'm talking about Toad, bro. Fuck Benny Safdie.
I'm saying, how was he?
That goddamn mug he's got.
Here's the thing. There's from what I was seeing, it's not. Benny Safdie in this movie as Bowser Jr. does do a funny voice
like
very
Lance
well.
Stroll.
I'll give him. He sounds like Lance.
I'm sorry, why is he in everything?
You know why? Money.
It's money.
Power.
Connections.
First you get the money, then you get the power.
Oh my God.
He said first you have unsafe working conditions on your movie, and then
you pretend that you don't know about it.
Yeah, and then you get the money.
And then you get the money.
I was telling my girlfriend. Actually, I was like, bro, Benny Safdie's the voice of Bowser Jr. And she said, "Who?"
I knew it. Yeah, nobody knows him but us.
No, because like I had to tell her. I told her like he directed fucking.
Smashing Machine. Uncut Gems.
Good Smashing Machine. I keep flip flopping them two around.
And she was like, "Oh, is he an actor?" And you were like, "No."
He tried to be in.
Oh my God.
Happy Gilmore too, and I said, "Bro, I'll throw myself."
Also,
bro, he's
not horrible in that.
He's in Oppenheimer.
And he's in The Odyssey.
That's what he's gonna be good in those.
And what I'm realizing, you know something I realized as I looked up an image of Benny Safdie. Benny Safdie does kind of look like Bowser Jr. in the face.
That's crazy, bro. That's funny.
No,
he does.
You know that. Hold on.
He does look
I wish that was easy.
His face really like he looks.
You know that one like stockbroker who has like the Koopa face?
No.
He's got glasses and he has like a big nose. He's got like a weird face. I'll send it after the podcast. That's no. There's a guy who looks like a fucking Koopa in real life.
Koopa, is that counting or not counting Koopa on Koopa violence?
Goomba violence.
Goomba violence.
Is that counting or not counting Goomba violence?
Hey, you motherfucking Goomba.
You fucking Goomba.
Hey, you fucking Goomba.
You fat fucking dumb garbage ass fucking ghoul.
I didn't really play Mario Galaxy, or at least enough to remember it. But I do. Let me
Let's wrap it up, guys. Let's wrap this shit up. Say y'all's last thoughts about this movie.
It looks great. The action is kind of fun, but it is a lot of just like flashing lights, colors, and quick dopamine. It's very TikTok
video of the
child
kid
movie.
looking at the colorful rock.
Yeah, I think it's like
when
this movie's like the orb of confusion from SpongeBob. Is what it kind of feels like.
It's like they took what succeeded in the first movie and found a way to mess it up, because the first movie was great with like the Rainbow Road scene was sick as fuck. The him dealing with him fighting Donkey Kong. Yeah, for like 2 seconds.
Not enough.
The obstacle course, even like how they incorporate every aspect of like the Mario
Like the
blocks
game.
levels. in
That
the
part
first
was
one, right?
sick.
That was
And they did that
a
again
good
in this
version of the
one.
Ready Player One shit they do with this. That's the good version of like jingling keys.
They tried to do it again in this one, and it worked for the scene.
The sequence that it was in, but I was like, all right, we've already seen this before. We're gonna get this again in every movie, whatever. I gave this. I gave this a 2.5 to a 3.
Jesus Christ!
And that's just like
He said he
being
loved
What did
it.
you give the first movie?
a 3.
You said this was
I gave
better
the
than the
first-
first.
I said there's
I-
some aspects that are better than the first. Like the animation was
It's
really,
the
really
whole-
good. Like
yeah.
really, really, it looks beautiful. And like I said, it's mainly because like I fuck with anything space. There's a lot you can do. The colors. That's why Project Hail Mary. I was like, God damn, that shit looked
It did
nice.
look
That shit
really
looked
good.
sexy. It was crisp as hell.
Mhm.
But there's still like if your lead actors are selling, don't fuck with me like that, man. I'm in this theater
Yeah.
with 32 youths. I'm trying to watch this shit. They're on the
Youths, they're
phones.
two youths.
They're fucking around on TikTok, and I'm trying to watch this movie, bro. If I'm paying money to be in here, I want my money to be spent well. If I want to watch Chris Pratt phoning in, I'll go watch Mercy on fucking Amazon.
Fuck.
I'll watch that shit.
Phoning
Over there,
it is
at
generous. Phoning it is generous.
That nigga speed dialing it in.
I genuinely think he lost the ability to act once he divorced Anna Faris.
Once he
Dude,
became
I'm
a
saying-
Republican,
Once he became,
That too.
No. Once he told us he was.
trash performance and ugly sounding ass. That's what TP USA
He
stands
was
for.
he was Schrodinger's conservative at first, and then he kept talking, and then we're just like, oh,
Nah,
God.
bro, he was normal. He was just a normal guy.
Yeah.
He was just
And then
All the way up
Almost
until
guy.
he lost that scary
I
movie
watched
pussy
those
for fucking
Parks
on
and
Kennedy
Rec
pussy.
blooper videos, like how a
Yes.
detective watches home
Mhm.
videos of his dead wife. Like we lost something there. We lost something there.
Gerardo was watching film. He was like this. He was zoned in.
No, he. Oh, you
Like
know
with
what?
the
Actually,
weird
studying
wait,
the
wait,
shit.
wait,
He was
wait,
like-
wait. No,
Hmm.
and even I genuinely think Gerardo might be
The
onto
Vince
something.
McMahon.
I
dude.
I was in.
I think he's onto something because Chris
I'm
Pratt
on something.
has voice acted prior to this, the Lego
Garfield.
movie as Emmett, and
he
he's
was really
great
good as
in
Emmett.
the Lego
Oh
movie.
That's what
god.
I'm saying.
He's
Yeah,
great
that's
as
I
Emmett.
forgot.
He's not
What
bad.
the fuck?
He's
There's no way
selling.
that Lego gives you less money than Nintendo. There's no
He's
fucking
selling,
shot.
bro.
He's selling.
He's
Yeah.
giving
Why?
up. He's giving up, bro.
Yeah, he's
Oh my
phoning it
God.
in.
He gave up on his marriage. He gave up on his son, and now he's giving up on his
Oh,
career. Fuck him.
Jesus
I'm done.
fucking
I'm
Christ.
done. Write him off,
Yeah.
dude. Throw him in the
He's
fucking
cooking.
bin. I hate Chris Pratt.
Yeah, keep cooking, keep cooking.
Chris Pratt.
Let it out, let it out, let it out.
Chris
Keep
Pratt.
killing
If you
him.
ever see this,
Someone give him a gun.
ever see this, Chris Pratt. If you ever see this, I want you to know from the bottom of my heart, I
hate
used to
you.
think you were people, and now you're less than, and I hate you. I spit on you.
Ooh.
Get away from
So
me.
I hate you 3000.
This
I
shit,
hate you 3000, Chris.
I hate you 3000. I gave the first Mario movie a 3 because I thought it was slightly above average. I enjoyed some of the jingling keys because I thought they were executed with purpose. This just feels like Ready Player One, but with Nintendo, and I fell asleep through it. This shit is a solid fucking 2.
Yeah, I'm right there.
And
And a
it's
2
fucking
thing
three.
getter. Actually,
I think-
wait.
I think
Let me
I'll
bump it
watch
down
it
actually
again
because my hatred for Chris
and
Pratt
a
is
little bit
implicit.
just to get a final.
I remember
Y'all
Chris
good?
Pratt. 1.5.
Go,
muted
Matt. Go,
himself.
Matt.
Go for it.
You
No,
muted
go ahead.
yourself, Matt?
My thing was lagging. My thing was
Jesus
lagging, so I let him go.
Christ, bro.
I was just saying, I agree. I agree 100%. I'm gonna watch it again and like just to see if there's anything else I'm missing. Like
Why
maybe
the
there's a
fuck
redeeming
would you
quality.
do that, bro?
I'm not watching
Why
it in
the
theaters,
fuck
bro.
would you? I'm not watching that shit.
When it comes back on stream, when it's on
I
streaming,
have my free ticket. I'm probably gonna watch it tomorrow. I don't care. But I know I'm not
watching
gonna
something
enjoy it.
better.
Unless I go in with some drinks.
well,
I mean,
it's not wasn't anything too special or too dramatic.
Yeah,
But speaking of drama,
I hate you. I hate
No,
you.
no,
We
no,
had
no,
the
no.
same time.
Talk
We had
Daredevil,
the same one.
because AZ seen that, right?
Yeah, I have
Easy
seen
has
that.
And then
Oh,
we can
yeah.
save drama for the end, so because he
That's
doesn't
true.
want to get that spoiled.
I really want because I saw that trailer and then she said something at that dinner table and I was like, I have to see this movie. I have to know what that is. I've avoided all spoilers. I cannot know.
All
I
right.
cannot know.
You
I
cannot
spoil
join.
it.
You cannot
I'm
join
gonna
us
spoil
for the
it for you
conversation.
right
we will
now.
not. We will not be.
You
I'm
avoided
talking
all
about-
spoilers
Speaking
until
of hate.
now, bitch.
So picture this: they're in the movie. No.
So the reason that
It's called the drama because
So
Yeah.
these characters die because of this.
Oh, quick question.
um,
As part of the docket, did we have the past episode of Invincible? Because I feel like that was
no. Y'all can say that
It
shit
was
for next
great.
week. No.
It was
It
great.
was really good.
I
Do
think
Dick
it was
Devil.
right worth it.
Do Dick Devil shit again, and then we'll talk about the drama.
All right.
well, if we're not
All
talking about drama, but the devil is in the details. And speaking of the devil, Daredevil Born Again, season 2. I don't know, man. This action was kind of.
I've only seen one episode because I started late because I hate this show. But
Season 3 was great though.
this is
Oh,
not the
Netflix
same show.
Daredevil.
This is not the same show.
I know.
How fucking dare you?
Yeah.
I know.
No, I my
Just like how
complaint-
just like how Charlie
Complete-
Cox's hairline is not the same.
There he
It's not the
goes.
same show.
I knew that was coming.
You
He's
stop
trying his
it.
best.
Bald fella,
Stop it.
bald fella, bald fella.
The only
Why you ain't got no hair up there? Why your hair look like a bowling
you
ball?
got no
Why your
hair?
hair look like a
bro.
golf ball?
Haircut falling off the bone ass.
Haircut fall.
That shit is insane.
And there is one. Boy, it look like a golf ball.
Golf ball.
Nah,
Enough
I have to do my big one.
Hairline's
I have to do
aside.
my big one.
Hairline's
Enough about
aside,
Charlie
bro.
Cox's hairline.
Let's
I think
talk
the show
about
is
the
okay.
trend devil.
I
Bro
think-
was looking
I-
yoked
Fucking
Yes.
Jack.
when he was
Yes,
in the
dude.
attic. I said, "This is a big bro is."
They put him in that fucking air fryer they put Hugh Jackman in for Deadpool.
Yeah, bro. They
Wolverine.
dehydrated his shit.
They dehydrated him like a motherfucker.
They
put him in
preheated
the
his ass
jerky
for that
press.
scene.
They put him in the jerky press, bro.
He's the Factor meal prep of actors.
Look, I've seen how many episodes have dropped? 3, right? 3.
3,
Okay.
4.
I've
Yeah,
seen one episode. This is my
Three right
takeaway.
now.
This is my takeaway from one
Or comes
episode of
to two.
Daredevil of Dick Devil shit again. Okay, Action? much better than season 1. Much better.
Incredible.
Action's really good. Charlie Cox, great like always.
He's
They need to lock in on the sex
writing.
scenes. If y'all gonna fuck, have them fuck. If not, don't even put it in the fucking
no,
show.
no. I
don't
agree.
put it in the show.
I agree because the first sex scene of the MCU was like 7 years ago. Eternals
In
was so long
Eternals?
ago.
Yeah. And also, this is supposed to be
I
different.
know that comic book fans are scared of sex and everything, but
Yeah.
you guys watch it every day.
and then here's the thing. Sure. And then here's the other thing. It's like the writing, dog shit, atrocious.
Yeah.
But I will give the directors of episode 1. It's Aaron Moorhead and that other guy. They direct a lot of MCU shows. They were doing a lot of really cool, interesting things from a filmmaking perspective. But you want to know what I thought? It's because the script is so lackluster and a lot of these performances are lackluster that they're trying to make up for it by doing like there's a fucking aspect ratio change in the first episode. But why? Like I get it. It looks cool. It's showy for no reason. It serves no purpose to the story. It serves no purpose to the character or to the scene. And there's also
the
that
purpose is it shows his vision.
No,
you
see, hear me out.
Yeah.
I hear both of you. What would have worked better to me would have been a split diopter shot because
Look at him.
it shows
Look at him.
it focuses
Look at him,
on
his filmmaker
him
bag.
as a subject.
Behind
And also
the
you
scenes,
see
I
the
don't know what that is.
background. I would have loved that way better than a fucking like the aspect ratio. I thought it was okay. I thought it was cool for what it was. After they did it like 3 times, I was like, all right, now they're spamming that shit, bro. Let's
they're like, y'all
but
remember
that
that
split
movie?
diopter, sex.
And also
Remember
that
that
shot
movie Sinners?
And the also I will say the action I did compare it
This
to
is
last week
before
when
Marvel.
we reviewed the previous episodes. I did rewatch it and I was like, I might have just been half asleep. The action does feel definitely compared to the first season much better because a lot of the action in the first
Especially
season
this recent episode.
outside of like the bank sequence, which I think is just a really good standalone episode, even if it's like kind of
Not a
it's
great
a
episode.
good
Not a great episode.
It's not the greatest, but I think it's
I
fun
was
just
talking about
watching
the action
that.
in that bank
Thematically
episode.
worked with the action in it is great, right? I think it's a fun little
Bro, it's
standalone
great.
episode, right?
That
On
nigga
its own
leg.
merit,
I was
right?
like, holy shit.
But a lot of the action in that first season was
He
full
killed
of
that
jump
man.
cuts, slow motion, because they weren't confident in that, and it just
Yeah.
showed very prominently, right?
Also,
And
it
a
was
lot of
Almost
shot
like
action,
the
in
show.
even
pitch darkness.
even for some of like the more closer intimate fight scenes, it felt like they were trying to capture the same glory they had from that. I think it's in season 2 of the original Daredevil Netflix show where they have the hallway fight. That hallway fight is repeatedly talked about, even today, when
season
people
1.
think of Marvel action scenes, right?
Yeah.
And it is just so
There's like
close
a
and
couple
so
hallway
intimate and
fights.
so dangerous,
Yeah.
right? No, the main one, where he's like got like 17
Black
guys
Suit, the
on him.
season 1.
Season 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that is a phenomenal sequence. It's reminiscent of like
When
the
he's
elevator
rescuing the kid.
sequence in Captain
Rescuing
America,
the kid.
very much more visceral, right? And it's
Mhm.
great. It's great. But everything in season 1 felt like it was trying to emulate that or get that energy, and it probably did, or at least get close to it. I couldn't tell because it was lit like shit. I can't fucking see anything,
Yeah.
right?
And that's my
Season
biggest
2, they
issue with this
managed to
show,
pay
bro.
Season 2, they managed to pay the light bill for some of the shots, so I could at least follow it. Right, specifically in this past episode, the aspect ratio change. I know I complained about jingling keys in the Mario movie, but fuck, I liked it for that. I liked it for that little internment camp scene. It was good. I liked it. When
I
he
think
grabs that
that's
guy
3.
with the billy
Episode
club
3.
hook, and then he, good.
He definitely
Good
killed a
stuff.
man in that scene, bro. I'm telling you.
That's what I was
there's
gonna
no
say.
way.
He's
So
That
killing a
nigga
lot
is
of
dead.
people in this
That nigga
show.
is dead.
So many
No,
are dead.
because they move around a little bit after, so it's okay.
So they're like,
Yeah,
oh,
they're all
He's
just
not dead.
Yeah.
They're not dead right
He
there.
stabs
They're
them
going
in
to
the
be when
head,
they get to the
and they're like,
hospital.
I know.
That guy
He
will
hits him with the
forever
billy
have to
club
sound-
in the head,
Yeah.
and they're like,
Because you see that
Yeah,
shit
like they will
across
forever
the
have
game.
to sound out their words when they
but
speak.
that's
But like fine.
more of a, you have to suspend your disbelief. Yes,
Yeah.
humans are fragile, but only so many people can get punched in the face 4 times and not
Yeah.
die.
This
know?
is true.
answer this
He-
for me.
He punched.
I know the
Bruno
answer.
Mars, Timu,
I know the-
Rami Malek.
I know the answer to this question, but I want you guys to answer for me anyways.
Yes.
No. The answer is gonna be no. Does the acting get less dog shit in episodes 2 and 3?
It depends on from who you're
On
asking.
who you're talking. Yeah,
Because
who you're
if we're talking about,
Here.
let me talk. If we're talking about the motherfucker who speaks like
this city.
Stop.
no, fuck that guy. He's I'm
Gandolfini
used to
Jr.
that.
Gandalf shitty.
James
shitty.
Gandolfini. I'm
James
calling
Gandalf
upon you.
shitty.
James Gandolfini. I'm calling upon you from heaven. My goat. Kill your son. Kill your son.
Whack this nigga down.
Kill your son, dog.
No.
Look,
Listen, okay.
dog.
Yes, let me ask that.
He gets worse.
He
somehow.
is atrocious. So bad. Him.
Mm.
I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck. Vincent D'Onofrio. I hate what he
He's not
does
bad. I mean,
with
he's
every
bad.
ounce of my being. He is
This
atrocious.
city is a cesspool.
The
He looks like a
Vigilantes.
that's really good.
He
The
sounds like a
psychologist who was fucking on Matt.
I think that's more of a
so
script
bad.
thing. I
Sure,
think that's more of a script
because
thing.
she's great
But
in
yes,
Task.
she's
She's a good actress.
Yeah.
she's great.
She's
But
atrocious.
The
And
script is failing her.
BB.
She
Yeah.
hasn't done much of anything to me.
She hasn't done much of
She
anything.
hasn't done much of
That's so
anything in
bad,
this.
dude. It's
She
so bad.
Genuinely,
She
her
said
only
like a total of 10
trait
words.
that her dad was a relevant
Those 10
character
words
that
suck.
died in a previous season of Daredevil.
Who's
Her
her
uncle,
dad?
That is
yeah.
Her uncle.
Her uncle.
outside of
Her uncle
her
died
uncle.
Got him.
Also,
chronologically like
I'm gonna
4
say this
seasons
right now.
ago.
I'm gonna say this right now. I know that they had to do it for like story or whatever the fuck. But Ben Urich is a pivotal Marvel character. What the fuck?
Yes,
Man? What are we
that's
doing?
what I'm saying.
No,
I didn't-
boy. Come on, man. The fuck?
Well, he was
I
black.
didn't-
He was
I didn't
black Ben
agree.
Urich, so they had to kill him.
that was Black Urich.
Oh.
Uncle
What does
Ben
BB stand
Urich.
for then? Black
Uncle Ben Urich.
Blackity Black Urich.
Because he dies and he's Uncle Ben. Oh, this works on multiple fronts.
Yeah,
Luis, you may have
exactly.
beaten comedy. That might be the ultimate on.
I won comedy, yeah.
That was great.
Peter Parker is somewhere across
But it's
town
just like-
sobbing.
I think
right
the thing that I know for a fact that like I feel like it's like I've seen Gandolfini Jr. in Warfare, and I love Warfare.
He's significantly
Warfare is good,
better,
right? But he's
performance.
significantly better in that, and I think the reason why
I disagree.
is because when you
He's
have
better in that
talented
than
people,
this.
when you have talented people right? You could have the most talented people of all time,
I had to
but
pee.
there's
I had
only
to pee.
so much
Son,
heavy
no,
lifting
let
that
me
can
You
be done.
heard that? You heard
I had
that?
to pee, and I had to run back. The only reason you think that James Gandolfini's son is even approximating okay at acting is because he
He's
barely
killing it.
fucking talks in that movie.
Agreed. That's
That's
why
why I
you think
said
he's good.
That's why I
Because
said
he's doing a
better.
lot of.
That's exactly why I said he's better.
He can okay, he can look the part, he can move the part.
He's a
That-
white
that
man who
man
can
can't-
grow a mustache. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
he can't fucking act. He can't speak.
You know, I
What
think
is
it's
this-
also
what
the
is
fact
this
They had
that
short
Charles
that's
decade?
also
Melton in
the
a
fact that,
He
like,
do-rag.
speaks like he has a
character-
fucking speech impediment, and maybe
I-
that's
and also,
why
I feel
I think that's why they're kind of like trying to like groom him a little bit to kind of just be like
Mhm.
Wilson Fisk's protege, and I understand why they're doing it, but it's still fucking stupid. And he's
And
not
also,
good at it.
And I feel like the thing that also does not help him in this is that in spite of like the amount of screen time his character is getting, so it feels like a lot is happening to him, nothing's happening to that guy. Nothing's happening for him. The most development he's had between
Was
seasons
this
1 and
last
2,
episode?
he moved apartments.
Yeah,
I've done that. I have as much character development right now as Gandolfini Jr. at the show. Like,
Yeah, I moved
I
apartments.
don't understand.
But are you trying to fuck BB Urick? Because that seems
I
like
would.
that's all he's been
I
trying
mean,
to do since he was-
probably is.
Also, I don't understand why BB's entertaining him because didn't he like directly sort of threaten her?
Well,
Violently.
he's stupid and he will leak information to her, which you could then
I
use to
know
feed to Daredevil and
she-
Karen and all that.
But
She
she gets him
I don't
some
know
drinky drinks and he starts to loose lip sync shit. That little nigga is a snitch.
Can't blame him there.
Sopranos, man.
Now-
I would have been
now-
I would have been sick to my stomach if I was Italian right now, man.
While this show is full of weak links, and I truly think that the therapist plot line actually sucks ass, and I don't believe it for a second. I think she's a terribly written character.
Atrocious,
That aside, let's talk about the
Bad.
high points. And
Yeah, you guys have seen the other two
In
episodes,
terms-
which I have
in
not.
terms of people who are good.
Hold
in
on,
this.
hold on.
Mm.
Another negative. Why are we wasting Mr. Dalton?
Yes.
Why?
He had a cool fight scene. I saw it on
Yeah,
Twitter.
cool.
I saw it on
So
Twitter.
like,
But Luis,
seconds.
that's all he did.
that's
Really?
it.
No, that is.
That's
He says like
He
what, 10,
genuinely
he
does-
says like another 10 words during the court scene.
Genuinely,
We're
he's
doing
in his
a
cage.
disservice.
He's in his cage. He's in the testimonial booth, and he's in the interrogation room. So
Interrogation
between
room.
those three things, his entirety of his screen time, except for that fight scene, all of this season he has been sitting in a box of some kind. That is entire. That is all of what he's done.
He's
Just
not
Get
sitting
that
wrong.
money, Tony. Get that money, Antonio.
Yeah,
Now,
please,
but
but
I will say,
fight for something
he's
better.
acting the fuck out of that box. He's acting the fuck out of that box with that limited.
He's the
amount he
best
has.
actor on the show, bar none.
Also, is he French
He's
now?
out acting.
I know.
I don't know what he is. Is he
Jack,
French?
Jacques Duquesne been French.
Yeah, the
No,
character is French.
He did not sound French in Hawkeye. That's all.
Yeah,
I'm
he
saying.
did.
He didn't.
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
It's a weird change. It's a weird change.
The
But I
show's
love
been
him, so
the
it's
show. He hasn't played that character in like 5 years. He had a lot of time to think about
That's
it.
true.
So I'm unlocking even more.
His name is Jacques. Oh, he is French. Oh.
And they cast a Mexican.
He must be a
Real.
Jacques Filou.
We're everywhere.
He's a-
My people.
But yeah,
Oh, no.
what about the other three episodes? The other
in
two
term- in
episodes?
In terms of
Keep going
positives,
positives.
there are people who act pretty well in this, and I think they're fun. The surprise from the top rope, Matthew Lillard did not need to be in this, but I love his side
He's
quest.
incredible. I
love
like
the
him.
fact
in
he's
really good.
one
Matthew
episode.
Lillard is
His-
fantastic.
His appearance and his
They make it fail.
interaction with Fisk. I need that. I need that over and over. That
I
shit
think
was,
actually
like,
after
talk about I'm flexing on you so hard. You don't know what the fuck to do.
Dalton, I think he
Badass.
might be the second best actor in this. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, I'm really thinking about in terms of like
Right
enjoyment
after
and also like
Gandolfini.
presence. Yeah, it is actually him. So Dalton, I no disrespect to Charlie and the devil himself. No disrespect to him. He's doing the
No
best of what he can.
disrespect to
We've
Mr.
seen-
Teacher. He's awesome.
Yes, we've seen, but the thing is, we've seen Charlie
From
play
adults.
Daredevil before, right? So we're used to him, right? So in terms of new faces, Lillard is fucking eating every scene he's in. He just
Mhm.
walks in dressed like some PBR loving dad as like a government guy, and he just sits there.
He works for the
smudging-
CIA,
You know what I
right? Isn't that kind
Yeah.
of?
Yeah,
It's a
I don't know
lucrative
who
division.
thing. Also,
He
might
works
not
for the
be.
CIA.
I don't know who he works for yet, though. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
He's
Who
just
he
some
is.
just some
Langley, bro.
government agency, right?
No,
He
he
could
said
just say he's
Langley.
from
That's
CIA.
CIA.
Langley, right?
Yeah.
But do we trust him?
Langley, CIA.
Exactly.
Right. Is he a double agent?
Which I think it is.
He's-
I think it's cool.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know who he truly does work for, right?
That
Because
guy's
there's
working
only
for
so
Val
many.
and
Valentine.
Val, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
They all work for
That
Valentina.
probably makes sense.
Mhm.
I do think also the
Okay.
limits of the suspension of disbelief is getting a little bit stretched thin, because I know they probably had questions and concerns from like the fandom or just people's critiques of like, how would Fisk be able to do all this, because he is only the mayor. He doesn't really have any like true like super power on a higher level like that to do all this shit he's
They
doing.
show it though in the
right?
first episode. Whenever he's
Right,
talking
right.
to the
The governor
commission
and-
to the
and-
commissioner and
Extortion.
Val literally calls them as like, you're gonna let him do whatever he wants to do, and they're like, yes, man.
Right.
And then that's
right,
it.
right, and more that gets shut down like almost immediately. And I do like that. I also really like I don't know what Matthew Lillard's character's deal is. I don't know what his deal is, and that's why I
He's
love
a
him,
badass.
because he plays. It feels similar to like the best analogy I can give is if you got his character of Stu from Scream and you made him a semi-well-adjusted
No.
suburban dad who likes PBRs.
It
So
just
he can survive.
Stu,
But there's that latent
Stu, if he
psychology
didn't kill his
underneath it.
classmates
yeah.
and instead
Yeah, it's
focused
Stu-
his
it's-
bloodlust on
Yeah.
foreign nationals.
You know why
If
you know
Stu
why
wanted
he
to
works so
uphold
well
the
in this?
dignity of Israel as a sovereign nation, and that was what he would be.
He works so well in this because the energy that he brings is so different from everybody else in the show.
Oh yes.
It's
Yeah.
like everyone is
Without
self-serious and playing it one straight 1000%. And Matthew Lillard is just a goofy guy, and the energy that he carries is goofy. But
This is
that doesn't mean
Dallas.
that his intentions or his actions or his character choices are.
Or
That's just the
altruistic in
energy.
any means.
Yeah. So I think he's a great addition. Well, I was gonna say something. Oh, also the whole adding fuck in there every like 20
Every other word that we
every
say
other
fuck
word.
now.
It's so fucking corny and cheesy. It's like, look at us guys, we're grown-ups. We're grown-ups now.
This is a show for
We
big
won't-
people.
The big boy say this word.
They break less bones, but they say fuck.
I know, it's
It
so
feels-
funny.
It's like in the first season when he crushes the police chief's head.
Versus
like the
when
commissioner's
Abbott
head.
added custody.
This was crazy.
The leg.
When Abbott added cussing, that was great. When the uncensored Janine thing where she calls,
And that's like they did it the right way. They did it the right way because like
yeah,
you're not expecting them to cuss. They say a couple
jarring.
words here, but then and they don't do
Right.
it every episode too.
It's
Every 5 minutes.
It's diminishing. It's diminishing returns. It's the same premise of like in a horror movie, right? When you have the monster and you just overexposed to it, it gets less scary the more you see it, right? So
And I
granted,
get
I'm
it.
not
They're
saying
like,
any of us are like children. We're like hearing fuck and we're like, oh, I gotta cover my ears. Oh no,
Yeah.
I heard fuck in a movie, right? But like, we get it. Things are dire. Things are dark. For Christ's sake, the protagonist has a suit painted black. We get it. It's edgy. Edgy things are happening. You can get that
shouldn't be
across
black.
with everything else
agreed.
by not just
African-American.
spamming fuck like you're having a soundboard.
Yeah, and again, I get it. They're like, oh, this is how real people talk. Like, this is like, we're not your brother, we're not your father's MCU, and I understand, and that's not the problem. It's just kind of like no other show
Laid
does
on
it,
a bit thick.
and it's laid on a bit thick. Yeah, it's just like I get it. Y'all can drop a fuck. We drop fucks all the time. Some would say too much, and I understand, and that's not a problem. But it's like it's just like it seems corny when they're doing it so
say
much, you
which-
know?
It's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like the fuck spam. I feel like also if they did this in something like The Punisher, I'd be like, all right, fine, cool.
Sure,
'Cause I saw
yeah.
That
that,
would make more sense too
like-
because
yeah, I
just
saw like the
frank.
Stevenson Punisher, right? That has enough grime to where even with or like Punisher Max,
Grime,
right? All those
Stormzy.
have enough grime to where it works. Punisher is such a grimy character
tweaking.
that they had Garth Ennis write him, and it was good. That's how much grime works with it. So the
Garth
spamming of
Ennis,
fuck
great
fine for
writer.
that.
That's crazy. That's a dog
don't
shit
mean that.
take. You
That's
don't
my
mean
guy.
that.
That's
You
my-
don't
that's my
mean
guy,
Is he
that.
dude.
better than Mark Millar? Is he better than Mark Millar?
Yes. Wait, no.
By-
no.
by-
No,
Miller-
the
Miller-
fuck is
By
not.
far.
No.
By
no,
far.
No. Because Miller
What?
has a,
Garth.
I was waiting
No,
for. I was
I'm
waiting for what
joking.
you're saying.
Obviously, I'm fucking joking. Shut up.
because Miller at least gave us Old Man Logan, right? And he
did.
gets weird or like racist a
And
little
what
bit.
what has Garth
but
Brooks
he-
given
he-
us? Nothing.
On the Ultimates, don't forget.
Alright.
Didn't he write Kick Ass? He wrote Kick Ass.
No, Mark Miller
He
wrote
did
Kick-Ass.
right.
And the
Yeah.
Kingsman comic.
Mark Millar wrote Kick Ass.
Miller.
Oh, never mind. Fuck Garth Brooks.
Him too. Fuck that
Catching strays.
Some of Garth Ennis.
And Garth
But-
Ennis,
Garth
yeah.
Brooks listens to this
The
episode. What
actions
the
that
fuck?
we
What I
step
do?
up, the way
You
that
say
it is
fuck me
shot,
for it.
Garth Brooks
some of
said,
the
what
plots
did I
are
do?
definitely more interesting than others. Like I really did enjoy the dynamic that Karen and Matt had while they were interrogating that
Timu Rami Malek.
anti-vigilante. That
Timu
yes,
Rami Malek.
Timu Rami Malek is insane, but
The-
that is what he
Rami
The,
Malek is Timu Rami Malek.
They
But
got the,
I think that
recovering
interrogation
ICE
scene is
agent.
fun. That ICE agent that's like maybe zip tying a child's hands is bad. Like his character development,
Such-
He
right?
said they're doing
And
evil
it's
shit. I'm
fun
like,
because you have these little pieces
feel
of
like when
things
we
that
join,
you would assume happens, right? You would assume that there are some people who join it and they sign up, much like any military or government related installation, people who get into it and it's not what they thought the job was, and they realize, oh shit, maybe because I'm handcuffing an old woman at 9 a.m., I probably might be a bad guy, right? And
I'm sorry, you
that's
don't get
good.
you don't
I
get
like
any
that.
pity from me if you're a fucking idiot who thinks that the government
Are
is
we the
doing
baddies?
cool
No,
shit.
no,
So I'm gonna
Okay,
sign up for it.
okay.
Here's the thing. Here's
But
the thing. I still
let's
look down upon
play the
these
devil's
countries and
advocate.
their filth,
He might be
right?
someone who joined to change the system from within. Yes, we know it doesn't work. Yes,
Yeah.
we know it's a myth. But I feel like maybe that's a little bit more in the
Okay,
direction.
okay,
And
okay,
I think
Fine.
that helps set up like further people that might defect or further people that are. We already have people within Fisk's cabinet themselves that are like, I know he can kill me, so I'm gonna like feed information every now and again or like think about switching sides. But like I have
Switching
qualms
sides.
about everything I'm doing.
You know who I like,
I am
and
the
I hope we
soundboard
see more
today.
of. That guy Fisk's whipping boy, that British guy.
But
Oh, Buck. I
British
fuck
one.
with Buck, bro.
I don't know
Buck.
what the
Buck
fuck he
Hey,
is or who
look,
he is.
respect to Wesley.
He's
I'm
cool.
on Team
I like
Buck.
him.
I need to see.
disrespect
I
to
don't
Wesley.
know.
Glad you're dead. Fuck that guy.
Agreed.
I
Wesley
The
was
character-
trash.
really
The actor was
sure-
great.
Are they, now, here's the thing that I'm wondering, because I wondered this at the at that like little governor's dinner thing that they had. Are they building up some kind of rapport between the therapist
They're
and
gonna
Buck?
smash.
Yeah, they're gonna fuck.
Yeah.
I can
They're
tell
building
you.
a-
I've seen one episode. I could tell you about he about to crack. Thus completing her transition into villain. She got
No.
evil dick now. So
They're,
that's how
they're,
you
gonna,
know.
they're gonna try and crack, but then she's gonna see Muse and she's gonna kill him or
She
something.
had
Oh,
that.
dude,
British
that's
cult-
so annoying, bro.
Dude,
That's
it's
so
so
annoying.
stupid.
It's
It's
so
so
annoying.
fucking dumb.
And
I
she's gonna
get
shoot him-
it.
She's gonna shoot him like
Trauma.
Karen shot Wesley.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the
I
same
get
scene.
it, but come
I understand
on,
that
bro.
trauma is complex and that it's
It's gonna
scary,
be like those.
but not everything needs to be like a visual hallucination.
Yes,
Even
exactly.
in
Yeah.
a show, I know that it's easy and that it explains exactly. Oh, this is what she's doing. Just let
Mhm.
the acting do it for you because she's not a bad actor.
The acting and the writing, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the writing is just it's failing her. And
Here's the
listen to
thing,
fuck
right?
off.
Even though the writing is less than stellar, it's better than last season. But holy fuck, that's like a drier turd stinking less than a fresh one. It's
When's
different.
my queen coming back? Is my goddamn question.
Season
But-
3.
Fletcher?
No, Kristen
Jessica
Ritter.
Jones.
Jessica Jones.
Ritter, yeah.
They're all
Now,
coming back
I
season
also-
3.
They're
That's so
they're
hard.
all coming back. I have seen set photos where it has Mike Coulter's Luke Cage and in like a
Trash.
skin.
Garbage.
Fly ass.
So
Dog
I
shit.
would-
Hold on.
I
No.
Here we go.
Luke, Mike
Here we
Coulter.
go.
Mike Coulter,
Here we
dog
go.
shit. Mike Coulter as Luke Cage, he's not bad.
Valid.
It's
Because
fun.
I think he's fucking
It's fun.
horrendous and everything else.
You
I think
also
he's
have-
bad
he's
as Luke
fine.
Cage. He's a
Look, look,
horrific actor.
No.
Who's better
So
as Luke Cage? Who
look,
would be your Luke
he's a-
Cage?
me.
Michael Jai
The
White.
gay guy from the drama?
Michael Jai White or
Matt
the
P- I love him.
what's his name? My
He
nigga
is
from
really
Moonlight.
I mean Joseph.
Trevante Rhodes?
Rhodes.
Trevante Rhodes?
Yeah.
He's
No.
too handsome.
He does not-
hands. Wait,
he's not
Luke
giving-
Cage
no,
is
That guy's
supposed to be
he's
handsome.
Blade.
Luke Cage
He's
needs to
Blade.
be like
What are you talking
rugged.
about?
I mean
What are
Joseph.
you talking about?
Who?
No,
Yes,
nah,
whoever
what'd I
that
do?
is.
What'd I do?
I'm gonna show you.
I just firmly believe
I'ma
that
show
like Mike
y'all.
Coulter's Luke Cage is fine
trash.
because when you compare it to the
He's
void
okay.
of charisma that is what is his
Finn
name?
Jones?
Finn Jones, Iron Fist. Like, come
Yeah.
on.
I know
He's
he's
not
happy
below
as
par.
fuck to be back, bro. He didn't have shit in the fucking.
That motherfucker was living in
cooking.
a goddamn Motel 6.
Yeah, he's happy as fuck. This shit got picked up, bro.
And I'm
I
mad
know
as
he's
shit.
happy as hell to come back, bro.
Dude,
He didn't have
you
shit
know who
else
I'd
going.
prefer? Louis Tan.
Hmm.
Fuck it, make him half Asian.
Louis Tan is Iron Fist.
Yeah.
Yes, give it to me.
Dog,
Better
better
martial
fight.
artist,
Bring him back
an
and
actual
they-
martial
much
artist.
better
Shut up,
martial artist.
bitch.
He's really, yeah, he's good at that,
Do
man.
some
No,
horseshit like when the
Andrew
Avengers were
Code-
putting back the stones and shifted his race or some shit. I don't give a fuck. Just
Yeah,
just
who
don't even
cares?
explain
No,
it.
just
don't
Kanye, don't
explain
explain it. Don't explain
Just
it.
say he's
exactly.
white. Who cares?
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
Chinese now. Deal with it. Fuck it. I'm down.
He had that surgery that one guy got.
But what would y'all give it so far? What are your expectations for the season? So you can stop talking about this bullshit.
I have middling expectations.
Get shit off my face.
I have middling expectations. I
Look at
think
that
this
bullshit on my
episode is
face,
definitely
bitch.
a highlight and elevated what it's done in the past. I give myself a very right down the middle 2.5 because I got my hopes up last season and then I ended up agreeing with Luis and I had to admit that Luis was right and that was disgusting. So I'm going to
That
change
was
my
the first time.
It's a hard thing to do.
It's
beautiful
gross.
because
Hold it.
eventually, the older you guys get, the wiser you get, the more you'll realize that I'm always on the right side of history,
It's not true.
and that's okay. It's fine.
If you're the bastion of wisdom, I'm
comes-
taking the short bus to work, dude. Hell no. God.
More than you already do.
Damn.
It comes for
Bro-
it comes for
bro
us
sipping
all,
his
guys.
Hard juice.
It comes for us all. The truth comes for you all. So I'll be here whenever y'all realize. But yeah,
Hated
no.
I'll
Price
give
for
it-
me so
I'll give
much.
it. I'm a little higher on it. I do like it. There are aspects of the show that I don't like. I think that the writing is still abysmal, and
atrocious.
some of the acting is not great. Cherry, hope he fucking dies.
You know
Who's
he's
Cherry?
right.
Oh, the black guy, the cop.
Yeah, right, that bald some bitch.
I like
No,
him, bro. I like
No,
him.
no, he's ass bringing Brett Mahoney. That's who it should have been.
Oh,
Thank you.
That's
I
who it
love
should
him,
have
bro.
been.
That guy's like a poor man's Jeffrey Wright, Commissioner Gordon, bro. I love him.
no, bring
He was-
bring back
he was-
Agent. What was his
He was
name?
before him.
Agent Khan. What was his
Nah,
name?
nah. Bring back Turk. That's
Yeah,
it.
Turk.
Turk.
I need my boy
break
Turk.
his hand again.
This
and then
shows
have
like
him
a
be
3 out of.
Ah, you broke my
shows-
fucking hand, Daredevil.
Wait,
Ah,
what?
Daredevil,
What happened
you just
to,
threw your combi stick
wasn't he the
through my
Tinker?
shoulder.
Wasn't he the
Ah,
Tinker?
what
No, the Tinkerer
No,
was the
Yeah.
bald dude with the developmental disorder.
Oh, you're
the
talking
guy
about
from, the guy from
the-
Avatar.
Yeah, the
Oh,
lieutenant.
he was
Yeah.
Stilts Man, or what was his fucking name?
Yeah.
Some bullshit.
so-
Still, man, yeah. That is-
Man,
that's
We
yeah.
gotta take care of Maggie or whatever.
Oh,
What
Bess-
happened to
Bessie.
did
Bessie,
Shades die?
Bessie.
Did Shades die?
Let me get my rating. Fuck you.
Yeah, go-
3 out of 5. Go.
Okay.
Yeah.
My rating, I'm probably right around there with Gerardo too. I'm cautious, but it's improving. It's improving.
Mhm.
It's not
Yes.
improving fast enough for me, but it's improving nonetheless.
But
No.
we
Good
heard
enough.
from our sources that it gets better. So I hope it does.
So yeah, we shall see.
Who the fuck
Real
said
quick-
that?
Real
They're
quick,
lying to
here's
you.
my-
They're lying.
wrong.
He's lying to your face.
David is often wrong.
He's lying. We love
Here's
you, David.
my here's my
Love you,
picks
David.
for real quick. My picks for Luke Cage. Here's one.
Gonna pee again.
Kofi.
Oh yeah, Kofi. He needs to work more.
Handsome.
Does he look good bald though?
What's
I
what's
would.
that?
And then-
Who's the guy who does the Dominican? I
Joseph.
know black.
I'm in Joseph. Oh, Godfrey.
Godfrey. That's my Luke Cage.
Him in fucking like
Godfrey.
Heights.
Godfrey is so.
No, no, no,
fucking
Dude,
funny.
you might as well cast fucking Rampage Jackson, dude. Like, or just start out big
Fuck
buff
no.
people. Like,
And
Like, come
AZ,
on.
as a Nigerian, you should be pro Godfrey.
no,
Why not?
I'm not Nigerian.
What,
That's
I thought-
Matt.
what are you?
I'm Zimbabwean.
No,
I'm
Matt's
Zimbabwean. The flag's
Kenyan.
back there.
Matt's from Kenya.
Oh, Matt just built Nigerian.
Matt just built Nigeria. He's Kenyan, brother.
Tough time never lasts.
I did. Nah, I'm not Nigerian though. I'm just loud and I like drinking.
Zimbabwe.
It's
Zimbabwe.
about the same. It's about
Zimbabwean.
the same.
Zimbabwean.
Yeah, Zimbabwean. But
Zimbabwean.
maybe I'll be
Zimbabwe.
wrong. But you know, we're ready to be proven wrong because we're just being over dramatic.
Not me. I'm right.
Yeah.
I'm not wrong about this shit.
And speaking of dramatic,
Let's
please, I want to know nothing.
Oh no, I have
Off
to.
rip.
Well, good night. Good night, AZ. It was a pleasure.
I might
This
have
one-
to log off
You
This
might
one,
have
you
to.
gonna,
I
I'm
have
about
to
to do
log off.
something. I'm about to do something crazy.
because I gotta see this, man. I gotta
It's
see this
incredible.
thing hell or high water.
AZ, if you
I
think
gotta
I'm
tell
not
the high
gonna
speed.
discuss Robert Pattinson frontal nudity, yeah,
Full dong.
you just hop
Like
off,
full
bro.
dong.
Full dong.
like full dog.
Right now, I'm Ubering to
They
Cinemark
call
as
him
we speak.
Dongzilla.
I'll catch y'all niggas later.
Dongzilla is
delightful
crazy.
Follow all of our socials and especially mine because videos will drop there eventually. I'll see y'all. I'll see y'all when I see y'all, man. But I'm sorry. I gotta.
Yeah. We'll see you, AZ. Bye, AZ.
See you, AZ.
Bye.
So super
AZ, exit out, or I'm gonna spoil the movie. Come on.
So in the drama, what happens with
Full frontal
Zendaya
Robert Pattinson
and
dog. No
Robert
shot.
Pattinson?
We could only be so fortunate in life.
if he did full frontal, yeah, you wish, brother.
I wish. I
So
need some inspiration.
in the drama, what happens? He's still on.
He's still on.
AZ, I'm gonna say the last thing that happens in the movie if you don't stop playing.
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
I'm gonna do it.
AZ.
Robert Pattinson.
I don't think he
kills
can
himself.
hear us.
Yeah, I think he muted us.
Yeah, I think he muted us. Yeah, he muted us. Okay,
He's
perfect.
gonna sit there. Okay.
Perfect. All right.
To the audience, Robert Pattinson does not die.
No.
It was called a joke,
My boy lives, and there is no full dong. Sadly.
unfortunately. Okay, the
Would have been a
drama.
better film.
Drama. Latest film by Christopher Borgli, Norwegian director, whose most recent film.
Norwegian director. The what was that essay he wrote?
What is that noise?
Teens?
Yeah, hear that?
It's AZ. It's AZ.
Tell him to stop. Tell him to, we can hear it. Oh, you muted
You
him.
muted
Okay.
him.
Jesus Christ. Is he playing music? He's playing a drum? Is that what he's doing? That's so
I don't know what he's
African.
doing.
That's so African.
He's on his Zimbabwe shit. God, man.
Damn,
so
that
cool.
was funny as
They're
fuck.
so fucking cool, dog.
Matt's pissing himself. But sorry, yes.
the
latest
drama.
film by Christopher Borgli, Norwegian director, whose most recent film is
Whose
that
most
Nicolas
recent
Cage.
essay that was unearthed
Stop.
said
We'll
he
talk.
likes,
We'll talk.
he likes dating teens.
Yes, we'll talk
Okay.
about that. But his most recent movie is the Nicolas Cage movie Dream Scenario, which came out a couple years ago.
Oh, that was him?
Mm-hmm. That was him.
Yeah, I didn't watch that.
So this movie, what a surprise! You might want to. This movie stars Zendaya, Robert Pattinson,
And no one else.
Alana Haim,
Boo.
Mamadou
Not a
Afi.
star. Love him,
No,
not
but
a
these
star.
are the people. No, these are the people who are in it. Mamadou
No, you
Afi,
said
Robert
stars.
Pattinson, Alana Haim, Zendaya, Haley Gates, all the and a bunch of other Zoe Winters, who's incredible
Misha,
as the
my goat.
photographer. Francis,
Evil Ella Purnell.
who's evil Ella
She's
Purnell.
not evil. She's not evil.
Who's Misha? Who plays Misha?
Misha.
Oh, Haley
Misha-
Gates. Yes, yes.
Misha is the
Evil
the woman
Molly
that-
Gordon.
No,
Oh,
no,
thank
no,
you.
no.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, evil Molly
yes.
Gordon. But
Thank you.
Misha is I recognized her. She plays the girl that the guy in Challengers is fucking have a place to stay in. I knew I recognized her. I was like,
Really? That Josh O'Connor.
yeah, it's Josh O'Connor's
She getting
when he needed a
typecast.
place to stay
She
for the
getting typecast.
for the challenge.
Well,
bro.
she is awesome. So
She's
I
incredible.
get it.
She's so good.
incredible.
I love her.
She's incredible.
Y'all want to run down
it's
basically
like-
what the
it's
movie's
like-
about? Then we can talk about the
Yeah, that's
themes,
all
what we
y'all.
thought about
That's all
it and
y'all.
stuff.
Yeah,
don't know
so
themes.
basically this movie is fucking amazing. Save for
Wait,
one
wait.
part.
Let me here. Hold up. Let me mention. So
I
basically, the
was about to
story's
break
about.
down the
I got you.
storyline.
I'll do it. I'll do it quick. This movie is
The
about
Sparkles
uh
version.
is about Zendaya and Robert Pattinson's characters, Emma and Charlie,
And
right?
fuck.
Who
Charlie.
meet, they fall in love, they meet cute, fall in love, are about to get married, and the week of their wedding, they're having the rehearsal dinner, and Alana Haim's character Rachel, who's friends with Charlie, and now they're all mutual friends, asks them what is the worst thing they've ever done, and they all kind of go around and release and kind of reveal these secrets. Mamadou Athi's character, his secret is that when he was on vacation with a girl to a foreign country, he let a street dog, attack her. He used her as a human
Mhm.
shield. Alana
Dope.
Haim is that Alana Haim's secret is that this is the worst thing you've ever done, mind you. Her secret is that she took a mentally disabled boy and locked
Mm.
him in a closet of an abandoned RV and left him there
Overnight.
overnight and left him there, and didn't say anything when people were looking for him.
Mm.
And then Robert Pattinson's secret is that he cyberbullied someone when he was a kid
Typical
in
that
high
kind of
school,
person.
right? Whatever. Okay. And here's where the movie kind of turns on its head, right? Zendaya's secret is that, or Emma's secret is that she
Mm.
planned and almost executed a mass shooting.
Mhm.
That's her secret. She didn't do it. She didn't follow through, but she planned it. She had a manifesto. She had a gun. She knew exactly when she was gonna do it, and that was it. That was it. And then the rest of the movie is people dealing with this reveal, and
Mhm.
then just hilarity and drama ensues, and that's essentially the movie. But I think, and all the other stuff is, in my opinion, is not really important. And I think we all feel differently about this movie. I know Fabio feels
Middling.
middling
Yeah,
about
yeah.
it. I am over the moon with it. I think legit incredible. I think it's
I
like
do
so
too,
fucking
bro.
good. And so I think this is where we can kind of talk about why I think we have such strong feelings for it, whether good
Mm.
or not so good, right? And so um I think that first of all, this is like a dark comedy, right? And I think it
Yeah,
is a
for sure.
rom-com in every sense of the word. I think it knows the beats, it has the same beats, and it follows them through. Your
Even at the end.
expectations,
Even at the
yeah,
end.
your expectations are and it kind of throws you for a loop, and it's not exactly what you expect, but it hits all those storytelling beats and those emotional beats in a very familiar way. I think, no bullshit, and I've used this before,
Mm.
but I think this is true about this movie, that this movie is incredibly, like, brave in tackling the subject matter that it does
Mm-hmm.
tackle, right?
Yeah.
I
I,
think
I'm
the
I'm with
fact
it.
I think the fact that Christopher Borgley, as a non-American who has his own issues, problems, we'll discuss, as Fernando mentioned, but that's
Yeah.
not what
What
we're talking about right
problems?
now.
But what did he do?
He
We'll
wrote an
talk about it.
essay. He wrote an essay whenever he was like 25 about how it's okay to date teenagers. I know exactly. And this came
Where's he
out like the
from?
week
Norway?
Norway, yeah. Which the age of
Yeah.
consent laws and
Sick,
are
sick,
different. That
demented
does it's still gross
mongrel
and
country.
Slavic, yeah. But but it's like so it's
Among
like
other countries.
but it's like so this movie obviously deals with like that's why my name is Thought Police for this episode. I think it deals with the idea of like what
Mine's
makes you a
oh
bad
shit, I haven't
person,
changed
what
mine.
makes
Mm.
like what makes you a bad person. Do the thoughts that you have determine your morality, right?
I hope not.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then also like this kind of like a morality and this faux sense of like of in
I think it's no. It's
yeah,
I
yeah, go
hate
for it.
saying it, but I think it's an attack or not an attack, but a commentary on the social justice
Warriors.
warrior. And
Performative
while it might be a little outdated, I think now we'd say performative woke or
performative morality, yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
yes. Someone who people who practice holier than thou and mightier than thou based off of just nothing, based off of
Exactly.
just what they're feeling at the time.
Uh-huh.
And
and
while
so
ignoring their own
flippant
faults.
and so just run with the trend type of okay, it was Black Lives Matter in 2020. Now it's whatever the hell else is the next
But also
trend.
not only that, but I also think that like something that he's really kind of keyed in on that I think really worked for me was kind of like also like who and what people pick and choose to be outraged about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right? Like I think objectively in a lot of the discourse on the internet and that I agree with personally is that what Rachel did is so much
Is
worse than what
heinous.
Zendaya did.
Yes.
She locked a mentally
It's
disabled
heinous,
child in
and
a
she
in a
didn't
in
fucking
in an
say
RV closet and didn't say anything.
what happens
And
when
here's
he dies.
the thing. Zendaya's character didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Whether she planned it, whether she thought about it,
What
whether she
was what
wanted
she
to.
wanted to do? Was it worse? Absolutely. Was it horrible? Yes. But
Did she do
it?
No.
No.
And then I'll take it a step further because I'm a Emma defender.
Mhm.
She also
Me too.
grew and took steps to try and make make change. What the fuck has
Yes.
Rachel done?
Now,
Besides being
was
a
it-
bitch
Besides-
the whole
what-
movie.
Besides have those fucking teeth.
was Emma's
Besides look
growth
like that.
And here's the thing, but was Emma's
Yeah,
growth was Emma's growth performative? Right? That didn't stem from a place of passion.
But
She didn't
what
become a
growth?
gun advocate because she wanted to. She kind of fell into it. But I think that's also a very interesting theme that Christopher
Part of the
Borgley is kind of
critique,
is exploring. Yeah, is this idea of community, right? And when you feel like you're part of a community, what ideals you decide to kind of get behind
Disown.
and what you, and disown and what you decide to support, etc. And does that then change you as a person? Can that change your morality? Who you hang out? What is morality? What is moral?
Yeah.
Right? Is the circles that you the groups that you run in, the circles that you kind of hang out around? If you guys all have the same ideology, that kind of then forms and dictates your worldview, right? And then you know. So it's I think what I really like about this movie is that Christopher Borgley, I think all these characters, I think they're all incredibly nuanced and all incredibly complicated, and what for the most part, and what and I think that really exemplifies like real life, right? I think I'm of the idea, and this is why I really gravitate towards storytelling like this, that good people can do bad things and bad people can do good things, right? And we all kind of exist in that middle, like gray area. And I think that this movie, purposefully so, chooses to tackle something, to satirize something as horrific and as violent and as traumatizing as gun violence through the lens of an outsider. He's not American. He is European. His
understanding's different.
His understanding of our relationships with guns and gun violence is so out otherworldly because he does not get it. He does not understand why we have this obsession with it and why we keep letting these things happen. So I think that his lens to criticize said gun violence, I think is very like pertinent because it is ridiculous. It is absurd that this is even like the fact
valid.
that like to him, the idea that someone would have the thought to commit like that this could be possible to a person seems ridiculous to him. And I think that is like an incredibly powerful statement, right? The fact that Emma's character thought, you know what, I'm going to shoot up a school and I can, right? Like that as an idea should seem like something so foreign, so alien, yeah. And here in this country, it's not. And so that's what
like
I think.
Tuesday here in America.
Exactly. So I really thought I'll shut the fuck up and let you guys speak. But it's like I just really thought that I thought the themes that he was tackling, I thought were very deftly handled. I think it was a great mix of comedy and kind of a drama. And I thought that just he was doing
the name of the movie.
Yeah, and I thought he was just doing something incredible. I have some critiques about casting and performances, and we'll get to that. But I just thought also from a filmmaking perspective, I thought he was doing it's edited incredibly.
It's great.
Was it shot on film or did it just look like it was on film?
I don't know. I think it may have been a filter, but it looked good.
But
it looked really good.
It looks really good.
It looks really good. But yeah,
I agree.
I'll shut the fuck up.
I agree with Luis. I enjoy A24 projects for the most part. There's some where I have questions, but for the most part,
Marty mid-preem.
Yeah, midi supine. Yeah, get that shit out my face, bro. Get that.
But anyways,
shit out of my face.
but anyways.
No, with the drama, I was just first of all, I didn't know what I was expecting going into this film.
Me too.
The trailer, it does
Incredible
not give me,
misdirect from the marketing department.
I didn't watch
Incredible.
it.
I said,
Oh, you did
I
it?
said, ooh, they ate on this one. Marketing did what they needed to. And you guys know my stance on trailers. A lot of them give away too much. It feels like I'm watching the movie already. I don't really care once I get to the theater. This one, I did not know what to expect. I knew the whole wedding setup and all that. I was understanding on that. Once we got to that scene of them in the wine tasting and tasting the food, I was like, oh yeah, somebody cooked here. It's about to go down.
Christopher Borg cooked.
That shit was crazy. Let's start with positives for me. Rob, I'm always gonna enjoy anything Rob's in. Rob's fucking good.
Agreed. Good. Incredible actor.
His range is crazy to me.
He's who Timmy thinks he is.
Exactly. Graham, I don't care. Graham, he's not here to defend himself, so I'm gonna say this shit, bro. Graham, you tripping, my dog. Graham about to witness on December, whatever the fuck. Timothy Chalamet about to get out acted in his own movie
by Robert fucking Pattinson
again.
Absolutely, he's gonna get out acted by.
He's gonna get washed.
Eric,
he got out acted by Austin Butler.
Yeah.
He got out acted by Tyler the Creator in Marty Supreme.
No, okay, let's not get crazy, bro.
Tyler was playing himself. Fuck
off. You're smoking on dick, bro. You smoking on dick right now. That's crazy. He is good, but yes.
No, I'm just being hyperbolic.
Yeah,
but no, it's the truth. Like Timmy is gonna get out acted because Rob is a storyteller. Rob is an actor. He gets into the character so fucking. He locks it. The Boy and the Heron, the Batman, the Lighthouse,
Tenet,
Tenet, fucking everything.
High Life.
Bro. He's so good.
High Life.
I know everyone likes to give him shit for Twilight and what's that one 9/11 movie? Remember me?
Remember me or whatever.
Yeah, what the fuck was going on?
Remember me? Called Never Forget.
The man had to work. The man had to work.
You gotta get a paycheck. I get it, but yeah.
But
he's incredible,
and even in that, he did what he needed to in that movie. So I knew I was going to get a stellar performance.
Since we're on Rob, I was talking to Gerardo and I was talking to Taylor, my girlfriend, about this too, and she agrees. I think Robert is miscast.
Yes,
I love Robert. I love him. In my book, he's one of the 3 best actors in Hollywood. One of the 3 best working actors, bar none,
of his generation for sure.
And then of his generation, probably the 1 or 2. He's that. I think he's phenomenal.
He's guy.
For me, he's a North Star artistically and creatively. I think he can do anything. I think he's miscast in this movie. Why? 1, I was telling Taylor, and this is the exact words I used. Rob, as an actor, is a fucking freak. He is a freak. He's just a fucking freak, a dude as a person. And I think that energy was too much for this character. 17. I think you needed to cast somebody who's a bit more normie core. Somebody who's a little bit more.
I agree there. I don't know. I couldn't. I was thinking.
I just can't picture who else could do it.
That's the thing.
I can't think of anything. I can't think of anyone. I can't think of anything. But I do agree that he is too strange,
intense, too strange. Yes,
intense, and he's too.
That's the energy he just brings, bro.
To play this such a closed-minded and I don't know. I just
sheltered, such a sheltered person.
I don't see him. Yeah, I don't see him as this. He's very hyperbolic and he's very hyper reactive in this movie, and I just don't. I don't see that from Robert, and I don't think that's a fault of Robert. I don't think it's because he can't do it. I just think it's like I'm so.
This character is
strange.
I think here's the thing: this character is very internalized. Robert as an actor is not. He can do it. I've seen him do it. He's like I said, that movie High Life, that Claire Denis movie is incredible, and he's so reserved and so kind of internalized in that. He can do it. I just think this was the wrong energy to bring to this character. Whatever. I'm not a director. I'm not Robert. They know better than I do. But I do think that and I love him, like I said. But I do think that this character would work more. The movie would work a little bit better if you have a character who just kind of like who you believe
is reserved
and want to dislike a little bit more. You get what I'm saying? Robert's a little bit too charming for this. Charlie's kind of a little bit maybe kind of smarmy, kind of. You're like, why are you reacting this way to your wife?
But I wouldn't see him as smarmy.
not smarmy, but it is kind of like
I think the intention was smarmy, but I don't think that Robert can truly be disliked in that way.
but that's what I'm
Unless you
saying.
unless you hate Twilight. No, I'm with you. I'm with
That's
you.
what I'm saying. You need somebody who you want to who can be a little bit more disliked,
Mm.
dislikable. Somebody you want to dislike just a little bit because he's just so charming and you love him so much. You're like, I'm on your side, even though I know I don't want to be. But
Even
if
though Emma's my goat.
But if you exactly, but if you made that his character, like the actor, if you if you made us hate him a little bit more, it would make our journey, I think, that much more interesting because you're like,
Mhm.
I don't want to spend so much time with this guy, and I don't like him. Why are we doing this? And it just makes, I think, the story that much, the film that much better. But
Mhm.
again, it had nothing to do with Robert. He was incredible. I thought he was great. He
Can
looks
we
hot as fuck.
can we sing Zendaya's praises?
Yes.
Yes.
Zendaya, um, I've never disliked her in any way. I have always thought she's great in the Spider-Man movies. I think her character is a little boring, maybe, but I think
Mm.
Same
she's
thing in
good
Dune.
at it. I think that Chani is way more interesting in the book, but I think she does well with what
Mhm.
Denis gives her because her character is very different.
Yeah.
She's not the same character. She
No.
has an entirely different background
Mhm.
and a motivation and belief system,
Mm-hmm.
but it works and it's not on Zendaya. But this is the first time I've seen a movie besides maybe Challengers because I think she's really good in Challengers.
I think she's really good
But
at Challenger.
when I watched it, I was like, I don't see Zendaya. I see Emma, and I think she's finally like broken that barrier of celebrity, and she's fucking acting, man.
My
Mhm.
And I don't,
director, my
yeah,
director in
and I,
college one time told me, some actors, a lot of actors, is they have this mask, and you can't see past and through that mask. There
mhm.
comes a time and a moment when you realize good acting, you realize that
Mhm.
that mask is off, and I think that this was her moment. You're just like,
Yes,
oh shit, she's
maybe half off in Challengers, but this
yes,
gone,
gone.
gone.
Fully off.
I
Malcolm
She's
and
agree.
Marie,
locked in.
dog shit, do better, and you did.
I love
She
that movie.
I hate that movie. Fucking
she
hate that movie.
But
is
go, Matt. Go
she,
say what you're gonna say.
she is so locked in this, bro.
Oh,
There's
she's
a
great.
certain like energy and intensity that she brings across this film. And I was like, this is what we need, bro. I can't see anyone else being in this particular role only because I think she gave a I'd say top this is probably her top 3 performances across her entire career.
I think it's her best, bar
And
none.
I can agree on that too. I
Hmm.
think I think this is her best performance. I've always enjoyed Zendaya. I have no qualms, no issues with her as an
Yeah.
actress, as a performer, or as a person. She's real cool. Like she's
Yeah,
chill as
yeah.
hell. I think let me rephrase. My only real quote unquote gripe is Euphoria, and that's because that show is just dog shit to
I
me
love that
all
shit.
around.
I like Sam.
That has nothing. That has
And
nothing to do with
that's not
her.
even on her. It's more on the writing than
Yeah,
anything.
Yeah,
It's
I,
exactly.
on
and I have
Sam's
more issues
proclivities.
with that shit. Um, but
I think
Zendaya carried this film, and then they put her across some fucking degenerate beast.
we'll
Okay.
talk about that. We'll talk about hold on. Let me say,
Okay. Okay.
I
So
thought,
she
yeah,
looks even more gooder too. She's already fucking
yeah.
cooking. Now they made her look
She looks
like
human.
Jesus
I
Christ.
think
She's acting good.
this is Zendaya's best performance of her career. I thought,
Hmm.
yeah, whatever she tapped into to play this role, she needs to do that more often, and maybe just this kind of role. Maybe she just really resonates kind of with like the complicated nature of this character. It's not an
Hmm.
archetype. It's just kind of like
And
a human being with complex
Yes.
thoughts and emotions and feelings and
But
cultural
maybe the
reference.
only one in the movie.
Ding 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 ding. There you go, and that's the thing.
and
And
and we
so,
see a glimpse of that in, like you said, we see a glimpse of that in Challengers, and it really shines here in the drama. So
mhm.
For sure.
kudos,
Oh,
hats off,
also,
Zendaya.
I think
Absolutely.
Christopher Borgli really great. I think he did a really smart thing in casting a mixed black woman as the main
Biracial,
character who did that. Because if
biracial
this was a
girl.
white man who had made that confession, if it was like a Robert Pattinson's character who had made that confession, I think people's reactions to it would have been much different,
The
and I
empathy
think
would not be there.
would not be there exactly, and or maybe it would have since Robert is such a
Hmm.
charismatic person and his character is so easy to like.
Mm.
Maybe, but I think that complicates and kind of like that kind of muffles the impact of what he's trying to say a little bit more. Also, can I mention this really quick and then
Yeah.
we don't have to talk about it? I've seen people post about how dangerous and how not how there should be trigger warnings on this movie and how unapproachable it is and how about how we shouldn't be making
Son,
films about this stuff and allowing us to empathize with school shooters or people who do violence on such a
mm,
large scale. And to that I say I get what you're saying. I think that is you don't understand what the point of the movie is
I
if you're
categorically disagree. If
Mhm,
anything, this movie does something good, which is like, yes, you empathize with the possible school shooter and the
mhm,
would be school shooter, but
mhm.
I think that's the point, that these are human beings, and that somewhere down the line they went wrong, and that maybe it can be fixed like it was with Emma. And I know
Yeah.
that this is a fictional scenario
Account, yeah.
and account, but man, I mean, these were fucking regular kids. Something happened,
Yeah.
and
And
I
that
don't think.
yeah.
And yes, once they do it, you're fucking evil. Death penalty, in my opinion. Fuck
Yeah.
you.
Mhm.
But if you can change and if you can grow like the character did, and if you can do a complete 180 simply from experiencing and understanding the
The importance of human
consequences
connection.
and the importance of human connection, but more importantly, why did she stop her plan?
Yeah.
It's because she saw what it could really do, right? And what it really did to a community and to to not her friends, but her classmates.
Yeah.
And she saw that, oh, this isn't a solution. It's horrible. And I don't know, man. Like
Yeah. And no, but
I'm not
that
saying
no,
that
but
Christopher
that's
Borghi, I'm not saying that he's a fucking hero or anything, but like,
no.
yeah, I think it's fair to understand that like this is a different outlook
And
on this issue.
it causes conversations, right? It's like, are
Uh-huh.
we as human beings as bad as the worst thought we've ever had?
Of course not.
No,
I
I don't
hope
think
not.
so. I don't think so.
I think
Exactly. So and it's
I
like
think
so
it
then
makes us it makes us
where do we draw the
yeah,
line?
I think it
And
makes
who
us
gets to
normal. It makes us
determine that?
human.
Yeah,
Hmm.
exactly. Exactly. She didn't act on it. So why
Because
is she being held
think
to the
about how many
held up to the
Charlie
standard of people who have committed this kind of violence, you know? But that's because it resonates so
Charlie even says a part.
deeply with us as Americans. Sorry, what did you
I was
say?
just gonna say Charlie even
Yeah,
says
go ahead.
like there's a part of Charlie's dialogue where he's like, think about how many people go around each day, how many thoughts, how many like stories are you walk by within any given day. How
Hmm.
many folks have had bad days where they almost crash out too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
I've
think
had
about
this
the
exact
setting.
same thought or feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Like, think about the
Exactly.
setting, bro. She's in high school. High school's fucking brutal. High school's
Yeah.
fucking brutal in America.
And that's what I was
Probably
gonna say.
anywhere, but America,
I
because motherfuckers here, they're terrible.
And that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I think it's more an indictment
So,
of
like,
kind of society at large, and kind of like how we
mhm.
ostracize in other people, and
Mhm.
how that can lead to kind of the formation of these subgroups and kind of these really like of and ostracize these
This
ostracized
glamorization of I don't
exactly
want to say
of
that these people breaking free, but that's what they see it as. And
exactly
it's,
exactly.
yes, it's deeply unhealthy. Yes, it's wrong. But you
Hmm.
have to understand that, I don't know, man, it
And
happens
this
for a
movie's not
reason.
offering solutions or
Yeah.
answers to that.
And it's
It's
not saying
offering
that she
you
was right, and it's not saying that
It's
she was
just
wrong. It's
showing
saying
some.
that
It's just showing a.
this was her experience. This is what she went through,
Mhm.
and she was stupid enough to say it in front of the tooth Alana Haim.
The worst person you could
and
ever talk to.
that's the importance of kind of like art and in this particular this movie and it's like how that I think it's important to have these conversations, right? How I reacted to it, how that girl who posted on Instagram reacted to it, who thought it was horrible and dangerous and scary and like
Silly.
deeply unneeded, not needed. Like it's good that we're having these conversations and that a movie can resonate and stir up kind of like our cultural
Whose
and
Instagram is that?
our cultural and societal
I'm
kind of
gonna go
like
say something.
I just think that it's very important to have things like this. But yes, enough of that. Let's talk about Alana Haim, stupid ass fucking Zionist industry
Yes.
plant. Let's go. Let's get to it. She's bad. I don't like her. I'm sorry. I hate
I've
her in
been waiting
everything
to
she's
hate.
in.
I've been
I
waiting
hated
to
her in
hate.
Licorice Pizza. I
Worse
hated her.
because of her.
Yep, I
Uh,
hated her in One Battle After Another. Dog shit.
Unnecessary.
I
She got
hated her in this
domed.
movie. She could have literally been anybody. And then what else has she been in? I don't know, but she was trashing everything.
Some
I
other
don't like
shit.
her.
She's
I
not a
said,
good
here's
actor.
my advice to you, Elena Haim. How do
No
you say your
chemistry
name?
with her fucking husband in the
It
movie.
was so bad, but maybe that's
She's
kind of the point.
insufferable.
No, I know, and I know that's what you were saying, but I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
I think it works.
You know why?
Why?
Here's no.
You
Here's
think he's gay?
let me
You think
let me
he's
let me
gay?
let me get this one off.
I
Let
know
me
he's
get this
gay
one
'cause I
off. Let
wanna
me get
kiss
this
him.
one off.
Go for it.
Let me get this one off. It would work with anyone else because I view they would be more human in their approach. She's not giving me human, bro.
Got it.
Animalistic, villainous, and
It's giving
diabolical.
villain.
Diabolical
it is
delivery,
giving
bro.
villain.
It is
I
giving
do
villain.
not. I from the start, I did not like her, and feelings about her aside,
Yeah.
her performance fucking sucked. And this girl goes, oh, I was on where I was on Reddit, Twitter, somewhere. I was on some social media trying to check some information before the pod. Someone goes, the movie was so bad, but Elena Haim is so good. I'm like, what the fuck do you watch besides this? Niggas watching Coco Melon or something? What are you doing?
Of all the
fuck are you doing?
actors, she was the best one. You're out of your fucking
I said,
mind.
this is the type of people who watch like freaking like Dune with their
Netflix
eyes
movies.
closed. Yeah, they watch Extraction and say, "Oh my god, this is better than."
No, they're watching Enola
Bad
Holmes.
Don't speak that evil Electric State bullshit ass films.
Exactly.
No, it's and oh my god, and then she adds nothing to everything she's in. So why are we putting her in these movies? Why does she keep getting roles?
Because she's an industry plant, brother.
There are thousands
Who are her parents?
of deserving actresses.
I think she's a nepo baby.
Probably.
She is.
Yeah.
There's thousands of deserving actresses out there who are being barred from opportunities because people
They
her,
should have given Haley Gates, the girl who played Misha, the role of Rachel.
She would have been a way better Rachel. She would have been way better Rachel.
I loved her as Misha.
She cooked as Misha. Shout out Haley Gates. We fuck with you, bro. Please, retweet us.
Shout out,
I don't know.
Shout out Haley Gates. That's my boy.
We fuck with you, bro.
I know we'd mentioned. I like Mamadou Athie. I think he didn't have much to do in this movie
at all,
and I think he didn't understand the tone. I think he was having a hard time kind of nailing down the tone. I think everybody else kind of, even Alana Haim's dumbass, kind of realized that it's a bit ridiculous. The movie's a bit ridiculous, and you have to be a little bit heightened. And he seemed like the only actor who was playing it very, very, very straight, straight. and as the actor who's not the main character playing it that straight, I think just comes off as boring and one note. And so that was his problem. I don't think he's a bad actor. I just didn't think
if anyone should have been the straight man, it should have been Rob.
Exactly.
But he's incapable of playing the straight man.
Exactly.
He's too much of a freak.
He's a fucking freak. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like, and so I think that was a bit of a mix up. But I think it helped his dynamic and his relationship with Rachel, because I don't think they have negative chemistry. But I think that works for the characters, because she doesn't know anything about him. She says, my husband grew up around guns. And look at that. He's a black man.
That's what I said.
She's a white woman. He
Ashley,
says, no, I didn't. She's like, yes, you did. I thought you said you're
straight to Ashley. I said, that's racist as fuck. Mid theater, I said, that's racist as fuck.
He grew up around guns. No, I didn't.
And she was racist the whole time.
Exactly. And that's
to her, to Emma, to him, to Emma.
And that's yet another undertone.
Well written.
That's yet another theme of the movie. It's kind of like this white woman's passive aggressiveness towards this like this black woman, right? And what that means, and her kind of like her perpetual victim complex, right? Even though absolutely nothing happened to her and no one's been attacking her, yet she makes it her duty to kind of attack Emma Zendaya's character. I also really like this idea. And speaking of Haley Gates, I think her as Misha is incredible. But I think that scene between Charlie and Misha at work in the museum, where he almost cheats on her, I thought that was
he cheated.
He kissed her. Is that cheat? But that's the thing. Again, that's the thing. Again, where do we draw the line?
He only half cheated on her.
That's the thing. But emotional cheating is a thing too. So it's like I get it. But that's the thing. It's like, where do you draw the line, right? Each person has different boundaries, right? It's like some people, and that brings to question: is what Charlie did worse than what Emma thought? determines that, right? When do thoughts
Yeah.
become more dangerous than actions, right? What actions are deemed morally
Fuck, are you
acceptable?
convincing me? God
Which
damn it. Fuck. Fuck.
which actions are deemed morally acceptable and which ones are not, right? Who gets to determine that? Rachel would say that Emma's thoughts that something that she did not do are more morally corrupt than Charlie's action of cheating on Emma,
Mhm.
right? And that makes her a worse person than him, even though she would never hurt him like that and never did, right? But Charlie
Also,
did. So it's like, it's that's yet another layer, which is why I think this film is so great, because I really
incredibly.
love all the ideas it's balancing and juggling.
Also, like on that in that regard too, think of the reasons why each person thought what they did and did or did not act on their thought. Um, Emma again was getting ruthlessly bullied by a bunch of people at her school. That torment will eventually build and build.
Mhm.
Charlie was just like, "Oh shit, she wanted to kill some of her classmates. Let me go fuck
Yeah.
this coworker of mine though, real quick."
Exactly.
Like,
there.
I don't know,
And
man.
that-
I think he's a villain in that situation. You know,
Exactly.
So-
Exactly. But some people would say, no, he's not. He's suffering and dealing with a lot of pain.
okay.
But then is
So-
that just an excuse for him to fuck his hot
course not.
coworker?
You know how
I
much shit
mean,
I've been
you know?
through in the
And
last
I've never
3
fucked my
years?
coworker.
I never
Exactly.
Motherfucker
But
making
exactly.
excuses.
But that's what I'm saying. Charlie's a deeply unlikable character, but Robert is so charming that you can't help but be on his side,
Robert is
even
deeply
though
likable.
he's making the wrong decision at every turn. He's
Mhm.
not
Oh.
trusting his
And that
fiance.
shit I think that was what pissed me off the most. I think I talked to you about this. No one can defend themselves in this movie. And I don't mean that like, oh, their actions are so morally reprehensible. They can't even fathom saying it.
Uh-huh.
No one knows how to fucking lie in this movie, and it pisses me the fuck off. It's not realistic. Do you know
What's
how many
not-
times I've said some crazy shit, and I'm like, I spin that shit, and I'm like, oh, whatever, it's done.
Yeah, well, they're not. These aren't human. These aren't human beings. They're movies. They're characters. Like I get it. That's the thing.
I think it would have been more
but you
interesting if they tried to, at the very least, and they got caught in it, and
But it's
then it just builds.
fair. But then that's a different movie. This is a satire. The whole point is for them to confront these things head on and just kind of say the quiet part out loud, right? And not navigate or in these murky waters. It's just kind of like,
Yeah, no.
this is what it is. Oh my God, look at that. How do we navigate this? Well, I think that it's just kind of like very boom, 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 straight to the point. The characters are complicated and nuanced, but their conversations
One
and
of
their
them is.
ideas aren't. Yeah, but their conversations and their ideas are not. But yeah, I fuck with it. What do you guys have any final thoughts before we rate and then and move on? Call it a night.
Robert Pattinson,
I gave this.
love
Oh,
you,
go ahead.
brother. Zendaya, incredible performance. Please, please
Keep this up.
do more stuff. Do more interesting shit before you get tied down with Tom Holland's stupid fucking baby.
Baby.
Yeah, do some cool shit.
I hope the baby gets her talent
Yeah, please, for the love of God.
and her taste.
That too. Yeah, Matt.
I had a great time. Out of the 2 movies we watched this weekend, this is obviously the clear winner.
one.
I think my immediate reaction was to give this a 4 out of 5 when I left the theater. It's got flaws. The main one being that person. But overall, stellar film, well put together, well shot. There's some really incredible filmmaking going on in this
Yeah.
movie.
Also,
I
really
appreciate
fucking
it.
funny, like hilarious.
Yeah.
I was
I was-
cracking up.
I was like, holy shit, in some parts too. But it was overall a great film. I think we're at that point. Remember, I tell you, every year we do this every year. There's a spot in the year where the movies start to get really good, and they just stay good until the end of the year.
It
We
starts
have
in
reached
April.
that point.
It starts in April.
The movies
yeah.
moving forward should be, for the most part, the movies going forward should be really, really good.
Yeah.
I have nothing else. I already gave my biggest negative.
Yeah, I gave this
Mhm.
movie four out of 5 stars. I was really tempted to give it 4.5 because I really, really,
Yeah.
really, really liked it. But I think it was just recency bias. I think it was just me kind of like being like really in the moment, just being like, because I didn't expect this and it came out of nowhere and I was like, this blew me away. But I think it is, like you said, it's not perfect. It's got its flaws, but I think for what it's worth and the fact that it just kind of, it's basically I don't know. I just really liked it. And I think it's a great movie, and I love also Zendaya. This is her coming out party as like, I'm a movie star. We knew that she was. We knew that, but it seems like this movie, every screening is packed.
Oh yeah,
yes.
Ours was packed.
Mine was packed. I went on Wednesday or Thursday.
I think I did too.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, so I went on Wednesday. You went on
Yes,
Thursday then, because you went the
yes.
next day. So I went on Wednesday, and that shit was full. But
is that Zendaya or is that Rob?
It's not Rob. I'm telling you that right now.
Rob,
I'm sorry. They do.
Rob.
He's not putting butted seats though. I think it's Zendaya, or maybe it's both.
I think it's both.
That's the thing. It might be. So I think that's really great. I think this is exactly what movie stars need to do: is use your clout, use your cachet to make shit like this interesting, cool, risque, transgressive art. Right? This is the kind of stuff that you should make. The
Don't say that word
and make
to Republicans.
and make the Tenets, make the Twilights, make the Spider-Mans, so that you can make shit like Challengers, High Life, Good Time, this movie, so like that's kind of the whole point. So yeah, banger. It fucks.
Absolute banger. Just like
and
this.
guys, stop being too woke, guys. Just watch the movie. I promise you, it's good.
But yes, please watch the movie. Keep watching us here at the Cinestro Core. It's been a pleasure talking to y'all for 2 hours about great things and not so great things as usual. Like AZ said earlier, follow our friends over at Backstage XP, Backstage Experience. That is, David gave us a little breakdown before on the stream the other night about how they're operating and what they're doing and growing. We love to see it. We want to be part of it, and y'all should be part of it too. Go ahead and tap in with them. Tap in with AZ at Tari Singo on YouTube, all platforms except for Instagram. It's Big Papa Tari. Videos coming soon. Like he said, he's gonna do some more videos, and of course streams on Twitch at twitch.tv/Tari Singo. Check him out on
streaming
Twitch
a lot too.
We're streaming now too. Our Twitch is also in the ticker at twitch.tv/Cinestro Core. I'm gonna start adding that to no, it's not in the ticker, it's in the description. I'm gonna add it to the ticker next week when I edit this board again. And then of course follow our other platform, all our other socials at Cinestro Corp, no S. The drama of our show is that we can't get the fucking S back for whatever reason. So we you know what it is.
The drama of our show is that I thought about killing myself when I was in high school.
No,
not about killing anybody. Just myself.
Imagine experiencing that as a 11-year-old.
Jesus Christ.
The repercussions of my suicidal tendencies.
Jesus Christ. Well,
it made us the men we are today.
Catch that on the Patreon.
Yeah.
Good God. Well, until next time, y'all, we appreciate you guys. Appreciate the love. Drop a follow, share, and we'll see y'all next time at the movies.
Cinestro Corp.
We're the kings of the screen, yeah. Cinestro Core, we're the dream, yeah. New episode Saturday afternoon. We in your ear, that comic book crew. More good it takes what we do. Cinestro Core, we're the